show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Last on short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the TV show. It's an animal. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 16th day of January 2026. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, the Valentine's Day up. Cheryl Touhy, good morning.
It's Love Day.
Yeah, but not
Love
for another month.
I know.
It's after Christmas, so there's
ready.
no other
There's
holiday.
Nothing else to do. I'm like, I need some red and pink in my life.
Well, it's funny that you say there's nothing else to do because it's also National Nothing Day. So
I'm telling you, in Hebrew, there's a month called Mar Cheshvan, and it literally means bitter Cheshvan.
Mhm.
Like it would be bitter January.
Mhm.
And it's not talking about the weather. It's talking about there is no fun holidays during it. Like,
Mhm.
so
That's funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally called bitter for that reason.
Oh,
So I'm like, we're starting it early,
right?
kind of like dragging out the Christmas tree
Well, listen,
right
if
after Halloween.
you have more than one thing with hearts on it, then what are you supposed to do?
I have a lot of fun things with hearts on it because
Right.
I'm into hearts and rainbows.
Mhm.
I've always been. So
Yep.
yes.
So yeah, so you might as well pull it out and start
Mhm.
wearing the love stuff. And listen, every day is a good day for love.
Every day.
Yes.
I got so mad at a post yesterday, my blood pressure went up.
Mhm.
And we had this whole discussion about it.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
got hot. I'm tired of like ignoring all of what comes in my feed and like I've been good and trying not to react.
Mhm.
That got me.
Mhm.
And I just thought, okay, add a little love because that is something we can control. And it's
Mhm.
funny that we had our conversation. So if you don't think that you're being recorded, you absolutely are listening in on. My entire Facebook feed, which is always motivational, had everything about controlling what you put in the world. And if there are enough people doing that,
Mhm.
love wins.
All right.
It'll always win.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the biggest challenge for me is really knowing there are a lot of things I can't control. All I can do is control myself and what I put out there. But you say sure, like sure, but
No,
you're not putting love in it. I was like, of course, I was like thinking of all these things to post
Mhm.
against the post that I saw that was
Mhm.
ridiculous,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And I thought, okay, how do you post about Jesus's love when you're acting a fool yourself? And then if you act a fool yourself to combat the fool that you think somebody else is acting, all you're doing is really keeping on the foolish behavior.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, so if I was going to control this, how would I be? And I'd be like the loving person I always am.
Mhm.
And I would just go, boop, silence, because that is something I can control.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
you're not in my feed anymore,
Mhm.
and it's not, I don't have any hard feelings, but run along with
Mhm.
your hatred mongering somewhere else.
So when I say sure,
Yeah.
I'm agreeing that it's one of the hardest things to do is to
Oh,
realize
okay.
that you can't control everything
Ooh,
because it's
yeah.
sure we
Yeah.
would all like it to all be our way, and we would all like it
Yeah.
to make it where people would understand where we're coming from. That's not how it works.
I get that. And I usually get that as a human being. In
Mhm.
fact, I was on the debate team. No. I love that stuff. I love to be wrong, actually. I love it when I'm like, I never thought of it like that. Right.
Mhm.
Except when it's hurtful speech. Like,
Mhm. Mhm.
so it just riles me up. And I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But
And when it comes to Jesus, not that I'm the all knowledgeable person on it, because
Mhm.
listen, I was Jewish for most of my life,
Mhm.
and only started learning about Jesus in my mid-20s. But I don't think it's a difficult thing that I think it's difficult for us to carry through, but I think it's very simple. Like, I don't think it's like, wow, I don't know what he wants me to do. He wants you to love each other and love your enemies. The end, the beginning, the end, and in the middle, pray. Pray for everybody. Pray for your enemies. If someone slaps you, give them the other cheek. If someone is cold, give them your coat. That kind of thing. Like, so no, it's not, oh, but them, everything's fine. I'm going to love only them. But them, no, that God wasn't talking about them. Oh, yes, he was. Like, oh, yes, he was.
Right.
All, A-L-L, all. When he says things like, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. It's not, except for people that look like this, people that act like that, people that are born like this, people that associate with this. It's not. A-L-L, all. So, yeah. So yesterday blew my eyeballs out of my head when I saw what I saw. And I won't like really discuss it, but as I have, but I don't want to discuss the specifics. But yeah, I called you and I was like, I mean, when the Holocaust comes up into our conversations, it's bad.
Right.
Because it's a deep wound that I have people that are not on earth anymore because of hatred. Why? Because they were a group of people. Like I can't. And I know that kind of destruction and the power of that hatred. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. So,
No,
good morning. How are you? Glad you asked.
Wearing hearts all over the place.
Go Bears.
Yeah. It's Friday.
I think I'm going to listen to The Light this morning with the girl that's usually on she plays the beautiful songs with Delilah.
All I said was
imagine?
Good morning.
It's it's Cheryl. No. Get your free Beats earplugs.
Right. Today is well, as I said, National Nothing Day. Appreciated Dragon Day. Ace does. Ace has a dragon that he appreciates a lot.
It's so funny. We had no idea it would be, we call it his hump dragon. It has no arms anymore.
Well, it started just as a chew toy, but he ripped off the arms. He ripped off the wings. It looks like a ginormous sexual toy. Yeah, it's just phallic.
And he humps it and he drags it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
it's his
toy.
It's
his. Crazy.
Book Publishers Day. International Hot and Spicy Day.
Hot and spicy.
Yeah.
That's
Hot and Spicy Food Day. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that was my new that's my new show.
Yeah.
Hot and spicy.
Cheryl. Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Yep. Fig Newton Day.
Okay. No,
I tried it once, just one time, because I was like,
but that was all the rage. And here, I don't know if they had I never knew that they had to have had the shelf life of Twinkies because they were in our closet, I think, till my dad had already long died, went to heaven maybe a decade before. My mom still had a package of Fig Newtons with that, that top that they say keeps everything fresh and doesn't. It's a sticker almost. You pull it up when you start, and then you put it down and you tape it, and then everything goes bad the next day. She had one of those.
Yeah,
I swear it could have been the backup for the hockey pucks for the NHL.
Yeah,
but every household had Fig Newtons, right? Did your mom eat Fig Newtons? Your dad?
No.
Really? They were too cool for.
I think I tried them at a friend's. I don't know if they're too cool. They just didn't like them. My dad liked Chips Ahoy, Hostess cupcakes.
That's why your parents were cooler than mine. So I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, they liked my dad was
married up.
sweet, like my dad liked the sweet stuff. Yeah. And I would
the
get
good stuff.
and I would get
yeah.
like the good cereal. Is like, my parents were fine with sugar, like, yeah.
Okay, but did they try to save money or did they buy you the sugar?
No,
Like
no,
the
I would
sugar,
no, I would get the
the real deal
yeah.
or the Walmart
Like I could pick one, but no, it was a real. It was
like
Cocoa Pebbles
Tooyos instead of
No,
Fruitio.
no, it was a real Cocoa
Instead of-
Pebbles. It was like yeah.
I
Mhm.
didn't.
Yeah.
Unless they were on sale.
Mhm.
And then we had 7,000 boxes
Mhm.
of cereal in our house.
I think
they
my
went on
mom
sale.
found it worthwhile to get me whichever cereal I wanted because she'd leave me in the cereal aisle and be able to go and do the rest of the grocery shopping. Because she'd say I could pick one, and it would take me 20 minutes to
7 hours and 56 minutes, right?
So yeah,
Right.
so she could just go off and do her thing.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
it was well worth it.
Do you know what I miss though in cereal? I was just thinking of what cereal other than Waffalo's would I bring back?
Mhm.
Alphabets.
Oh yeah, I forgot alphabets. They were fine.
They were
I had
good,
those
right?
sometimes. Yeah, I had those sometimes.
Yeah, we need to do cereal March, cereal madness. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Today is National Good Teen Day. I like that.
Good teen?
Good teen, like be a good teen, a teenager.
Oh. Aren't all teenagers good? I mean, I think they're good.
No.
They're going through a tough time.
No, they're not all good. No.
Take it from someone who went through menopause. Hormones are the devil.
Okay, I'm just saying it doesn't. Whatever the reasoning is, they're not all good.
Well, you were with me with the girls during that phase. You came in young, you know what I mean? And then they went through their teenage years.
Mhm.
Do you think they were terrible teens?
I think it was a hard time. I don't know that they were terrible teens. I mean, like
Yeah, see, I don't think they were. I think we had like some issues from here to there, but they were never like disrespectful, like, or mom, you're so bleh. They never not wanted to be with us.
Okay, I think sometimes we remember the things that we want to remember, but there was some times. I mean,
You're saying I have selective memory?
Well, no, I'm just saying you don't think there was times that it was rough when they were teenagers? I mean, I remember having to take the door off of one of the kids' bedrooms. I took the door away. I mean, yeah, we had some tough. We had teenage stuff, just like all parents do.
Okay.
I
guess I never considered it really rough though. Like or like abnormally challenging.
I'm not saying it's abnormal. I'm saying it's teenage stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's, but yeah, there was, and when you say they never wanted to be with us, I'm sure they did. I'm sure there was times that they were like, ugh, I do not want to go do this thing with them. They were teenagers, just like we were. So yeah.
I was a cool teen.
Okay, but did
my
you want to hang with your parents all the time?
So they can't testify to my
No, but I'm
niceness.
saying, you didn't want to hang with your parents all the time when you were a teen?
No.
Right. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Quinoa Day.
No.
I don't think I've ever had quinoa.
Okay, go outside
Mhm.
and lick the gravel in the upstairs.
Oh, well, just give me your hummus then.
No,
That's the same.
no.
Same thing.
No.
National Without a Scalpel Day.
Okay, I would not want my surgeon going in there with what? What's he going through?
Right. And it doesn't say anything about it. Just says it's observed today.
Yeah.
So maybe with a laser, they're saying? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It just says
All
Without a Scalpel Day. Prohibition Remembrance Day. Psychiatric Technicians Day. Now, is that a technician who's got psychiatric issues? Or is that probably somebody that deals with someone who's got psychiatric? Probably the latter, right? And Religious Freedom Day. So it's interesting. You started the show talking about, love and Jesus and all that.
Yeah.
We get into a lot of that with Kevin Matthews. Kevin Matthews from The Loop back in the day, Chicago radio legend, is going to be on with us this morning. And we talked for a while. So it's going to be it's pretty much the whole 8 o'clock hour. So
yeah.
So so it's gonna be it's good stuff. So
It's
make sure you
really,
tune in.
really neat
Mhm.
to just watch him. Like you got to see Broken Mary.
Yes, brokenmaryfilm.com. You
Mhm.
can go. It's on Amazon. It's on YouTube. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
good.
when I got it, it was like
Especially
$10 to buy. It was like $5 to rent or something like that.
especially if you listen to shock jock radio in the 80s.
80s and 90s. Yeah,
and
for
90s.
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do you think somebody who doesn't know that piece of it will understand? They do a good job in the movie
Mhm.
at explaining that
Mhm.
time. But I'm trying to take that out of me and I wonder.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
because I can't take it out of me. I mean, we talk a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
about radio.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really great conversation with Kevin Matthews, and it was cool. He did he mentioned because we recorded this on Wednesday, so and he mentioned in the interview that he was going to go live Thursday night. Well, that was last night. So so I hopped on the live last night watching him, and he talked about a whole bunch of things that he's got going on, some of which that he'll talk about in the interview. But he also mentioned us that that he was going to be, that the interview was going to air this morning, and that he had a blast with us, and so
Yeah, I'm a new Kev head.
yeah, it's
And my goal is to go to Israel with him.
yeah.
I do.
It's funny you talk about that in the interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So very cool. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get into our poll question from yesterday. We'll get into a new poll question for today, and just move forward with the morning.
It's impossible to have a bad day when you started with Chick-fil-A.
Hi, I'm Miles.
And this is Grant.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
How the fluffy, crispy goodness wakes us up in the morning. The chicken is crispy, the biscuit is soft, it's iconic.
throw some jelly on it, you can throw some honey on it. It helps me kick off the day.
The hash browns are great. And I really like the shape of them too. Little circles of crispy goodness. Yeah, those early morning chicken biscuits are just great, man.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A Chicken Biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Hello?
Hey, man, I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 90th Trooper Recruit Academy. Earn $69,000 while in the academy and $70,000 upon graduation, with full-time benefits and opportunities statewide. Serve your community, enforce the law, help those in need. Be part of something bigger than yourself. Take the first step today. Apply online at indianatrooper.com. That's indianatrooper.com. One badge, endless opportunities. Questions? Contact Sergeant Tim Grayson at tgrayson, Grayson, at isp.in.gov.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
In sports, it's the dream team. And if your car is out of warranty, there's a team for that as well. You, the driver, your mechanic, and Endurance to pay for the repair bills. I'm Danica Patrick. In the past 5 years, auto repair costs have gone up over 36%. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all. With an Endurance auto protection plan, no matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done by the certified mechanic of your choice. Plans cover 24/7 towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, and lockout services. Act now and get the benefits of our Elite Plan, a $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again. So call now for your free quote.
Call 800-281-1240. That's 800-281-1240. 800-281-1240.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Welcome to Touhyville.
Is it Friday yet? That's part of my job here as host is to tell you what day of the week it is.
My favorite day of the week is
Friday.
What day is today? Friday. You know what that means?
I want to be a DJ. You do?
Woo!
Let's go to work.
the boss. It's Friday.
Of course. It's freaking Friday.
It is Friday. Everybody got big plans for the weekend?
A fantastic show.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for getting up with us and hanging out, having fun on a Friday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. Visit Rensselaer Senior Center on Monday. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Big event.
A lot of places will be closed. No bank, no mail, but we'll be here. We're going to do the show Monday.
No school,
Yeah.
right?
So I don't know if there's no school or not. I don't know.
Okay.
But big day at Rensselaer Senior Center. They are doing free talk with a lawyer. As a service to the public, volunteer lawyers will be available to answer your legal questions and give a brief 10 to 15-minute legal consultation. So they'll be there for your help. If you have questions, go there. 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Central. No appointment necessary. You just walk in. And, they'll get to you as you come in and as you get there. There's always good stuff going on there. So also got to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. So Cheryl's all done up for Valentine's Day because it's coming. It's literally less than a month away now. So chocolates and flowers, sure, those are nice, but jewelry, that lasts for generations. Pricing for every budget. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Valentine's memories that last a lifetime. Visit Vierks.com.
And I like that they have a lot of collector stuff too. So it's not just jewelry for women and men. I think there's also collector's things, collector's gifts, coins, bullion, gold, silver.
Yeah. Rich says, good morning. Good morning, Rich. And Tony says, good morning. Where's our snow?
Are you?
I don't know what. We've had a lot of snow. I mean,
yeah.
If we get snow, fine. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
not asking for it.
It's some is supposed to come later on.
Yeah.
Like the commutes are not supposed to be
great. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
And Tony says, y'all have a great day. It's Friday, except it's my Thursday. So she must be off Sunday, Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I get that. That's our daughter's schedule too. So her weekend is Sunday, Monday. So, all right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, and then we got to get to today's poll question. Today's poll question is it's just going to be fun for the Bears, but it's just Bears.
Yeah.
Stuff. I'm so looking forward to this weekend. We got a couple of fun things going on tomorrow. We're going to Pizzeria Uno in downtown Chicago to learn how to make deep dish pizza. So that's going to be You can't get more Chicago than that.
Thrilling.
Mm-hmm. That's going to really be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. And then Sunday, we get the Bears and the Rams. Super excited about that as well. So our poll question yesterday was National Hat Day. So I thought it was funny. You posted a thing about how you love all hats. And you love nothing more than a really good baseball hat. You really like good baseball hats. Yeah.
I think it's adorable. Hats are adorable.
Really, really close. National Hat Day. Do you like wearing hats? 51% said yes. 49% said no. I mean, doesn't get much closer than that.
Wow. Okay.
It just hit 50-50. Somebody just voted. I just refreshed.
Wow.
Literally 50-50. I think we've had that one other time, and I don't remember what it was, but one other time I remember that happening.
Wowzers.
Was that we ended at 50-50. So, yep. 50% of people like wearing hats. 50% of people.
I liked it a whole lot more when they were like $25. I remember when they were like 20, 25, 29 was like a limit, like a stretch. Now they're getting up there. They're going to 65, 59, 99. That's where you have to, for me anyway, I have to go, I'm going to have to love the heck out of this hat.
For a baseball hat?
Yeah, go look up like
you and I don't shop at the same places.
We don't. But I always buy stuff on a bargain.
It's not that much if you buy it at the stadium.
No, I know. It is. It is now. That's why I'm saying you probably haven't bought a hat in a while, but yeah.
I mean, the last White Sox hat I bought was you and I bought at
Marshall's.
No, at the stadium. You and I each got hats the last time we went to a Sox game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't have hats.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so our poll question today.
I can't believe that it's 50-50. I can't.
I know.
I thought
think
the
that's
guys
really cool.
were going to run away with it, like meaning all guys love to wear hats except maybe you and 5 other people I know.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't like rocking. You're out on vacation. You don't like rocking a big cowboy hat, or
no,
or like, yeah, I love a hat. I love a hat. Love.
No, like, I mean, if my vacation was going on a dude ranch or going like horseback riding, then yes, you got to have a cowboy hat. That makes sense.
Okay.
But just to have it, no. I mean, for years I had a cowboy hat, but yeah, it was just there.
Yeah.
You know. So
interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not I don't like it on my head. That's part of my trouble. So
well, you're not supposed to wear it on your tush.
Right, but
so
that's
saying.
I mean, like, it gets hot. It just yeah. I mean, it's what I talked about yesterday. It just doesn't like it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
Chrissy Lee says, "Good morning. Cheryl looks great in red."
Wow.
Well, that's very
you.
sweet. Yeah, with all kinds of I think it's heart emojis on the face.
It's heart. It's like it's fuzzy.
No,
heart.
I'm saying on hers it's heart
Oops.
emojis. I think all over the face. I don't have my glasses on, so it gets really small for me. And Tony says, nope, she's a healthcare worker. I don't. So you're not off Sunday and Monday. Then you work more days.
She could be. So it could be that's her schedule is like rotating or something like that.
Gotcha. I don't know what happened there. And so then she says bear down. So
we should have done that today. But I kind of feel like now it's game by game. We're making the games big, and I'm excited about the games, but they need to make it to the Super Bowl. So how many more games? That's 2 more than the Super Bowl, right? So the Rams, if they beat the Rams, they're moving ahead to the next thing, and then those 2 go at it, right? Or is there a third game in there?
No, I think it's they win this week, then they would have to play one more,
right,
to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because then the Super Bowl is always the week of the February 4th, right? Like that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this weekend, the 49ers are playing the Seahawks.
49ers are playing the Seahawks. Okay. So the Seahawks are going to win probably, right?
Anything can happen.
That's true. Are the 49ers good?
Yes. They beat
Okay.
us.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 49ers versus the Seahawks.
Who do we want out of that matchup then? We don't care.
Well, I mean, it's
just
going
a
to be
game we're going to play.
Yeah, I mean, at
and-
this point, it's they're all good teams.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that's left. So 49ers versus the Seahawks and the Bears versus the Rams. So the winners of those two games play each other next weekend.
Each other to
go to the Super Bowl.
How do the winners of those two games play each other to go to the Super Bowl if the Super Bowl is only two teams? Oh, no.
There's
the winner of that plays the winner of that, and then those are the two.
Right. There's more on the other side.
I'm like, that's what I was because I'm like,
slow down, game show. Let me finish.
Slow down, game show. Hey, that's my new nickname, game show.
So that's in the NFC. In the AFC, you have the Buffalo Bills playing against the Broncos and the Houston Texans playing against the Patriots. The winners of those two teams will meet next weekend to see who goes to the Super Bowl. And then you have the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So
yeah, you took your breath that they told you to take, and that's like was stupid.
No, I was letting you grasp what was happening over there.
I'm quick on the take. You could talk faster.
No, I also figured we were just worried about the Bears side.
Right.
Like,
right.
Right. What is the Bears' path to the Super Bowl? So
yeah, and I was doing the math, and I go, okay, where's the other game go? It's just us two.
I was just worrying about the path of the Bears to get to the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
So that said, I guess I didn't realize, just because I've been paying so much attention to the Bears. The Bears are currently out of those 4 teams on our side have the worst record out of those 4. So not that matters because anything can happen, Yeah. The Seahawks,
okay, wait a minute though. When you say that, please tell me it's not one of the other teams doesn't have that stupid tie thing going on. Like Green Bay was like beating us because of a tie.
Because of a tie?
No.
Okay. So the Seahawks are 14-3. The 49ers and the Rams are 12-5. We're 11-6. So I mean, it's
okay. So it's competitive.
It's a matter of
right?
one
yeah,
game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
So, but as we've been seeing with the Bears all year long, anything can happen. So, but it's not going to be easy. I mean, I know everybody wants this to be like the season of destiny, and it could be. Who knows?
Right.
But that's why they play the games.
But you know what I love about it the most, and I will love the most no matter how far we go. Hopefully we go straight through the Super Bowl and boom.
Mm-hmm.
It's all been so surprising that is the funnest part of it.
And
Isn't it?
Is.
Like it's like last year we were like, I can't anymore.
Right.
Like we call it when you're grieving a death in Judaism, you cut kriya, like you tear your clothes. Like
right.
I feel like we were like, like hide the sharp objects.
Right.
And now look at what's gone on this year. And it's so fun. It's really cardiac bears.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's been a lot of fun. Like just going with the flow, riding the wave,
Yeah. And whatever happens Sunday, it's gonna be fun. So hopefully
but we'd prefer
hopefully it's a good game. Of course, absolutely.
Yes.
So our poll question today is what I was trying to get to. It was like that's how I ended up in the Bears.
Here comes the coffee.
The Bears play the Rams in the playoffs this Sunday. Will you be watching? Your choices. Yes, go Bears. I'm rooting for the Rams. And I don't care since my team is out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you never, like if you're a Colts fan, are you now a Bears fan? Or are you just kind of like, no, I don't really care, Like I don't have a dog in the fight anymore. So head to our Facebook page. Of course, like us if you haven't liked our Facebook page. I don't know why, but like our Facebook page, and then answer the poll question. Let us know. Will you be watching the Bears this weekend?
Weather is brought to you by George Aid Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, a 70% chance of snow, mainly before 11 a.m., then a chance of snow showers afternoon. Cloudy with blustery winds and a high near 35. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before midnight. Cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Saturday, a chance of flurries afternoon. Partly sunny with a high near 20. Saturday night, a chance of flurries before midnight. Mostly cloudy with bitterly cold wind and a low around 10. Wind chill values as low as -2. Sunday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 21. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 5.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
You have choices when it comes to looking your very best. You can choose to do things the hard way.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
Or you can choose the Shuley way. Shuley, a talented esthetician at Soma Beauty and Aesthetics in Roselawn, is knowledgeable and highly skilled and pays careful attention to detail and has a passion for helping clients look their very best. Shuley customizes waxing and beauty treatments by first understanding a client's specific needs and concerns through active listening and asking detailed questions. She's consistent, detail-oriented, and creates a comfortable and relaxing experience for every client, male or female. Choose the Shuley way. Book your appointment today to love your look with Shuley at Soma Beauty and Aesthetics in Roselawn. Call her today at 219-334-5500.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjork's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjork's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjork's, Bjork's.com.
Put your career in gear this January with the CDL Academy at St. Joseph's in Rensselaer. We offer Class A, Class B, and Class A refresher courses built around hands-on, behind-the-wheel training with industry pros. Our small class sizes help you learn quickly and safely, and the training prepares you for your next journey on the road. Enrollment is open and classes start soon. Make 2026 the year you launch a new career on the road. Sign up today at stjo.edu.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Touhyville for today and tomorrow.
Exactly what is this?
It's a freaking weekend.
Sure it is.
Yeah, it's feeling like a Friday for sure. All right, today is one of my favorite days.
Thank God it's TGIF.
Really? Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God!
Are we live?
Count it down. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the show begin.
Welcome to Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Check out Connect. Find out about internet in rural areas. That's jasperremc.com. Also got to mention our friends over at Spriggs in downtown Rensselaer. They go big at Spriggs, especially for Fridays. It's full throttle Fridays. That's right. Tonight, they've got the karaoke contest with a $100 cash prize.
How fun is that?
I know.
$100 for singing.
And
I'll
it's-
never win it.
And it's all classic rock Fridays. So they go all Q on Friday nights. So
Okay, so
yeah.
I just thought about this. Maybe if we go and I sing, they'll pay me the $100, not
To
because
stop?
I won. Just go home. Here we go.
You can sing.
They'll take the hat, you know,
Stop your shenanigans over there.
and they'll just go, okay, we're collecting. We're passing the collection plate.
So yeah, lots of good stuff. Happy hour 6 to 9, all kinds of cool stuff. Go and like Spriggs on Facebook, because I'm sure they'll have the game on Sunday night too with some food specials and all kinds of cool stuff going on. They always got something big going on at Spriggs.
And tell them how good they sound. That's them in the spot. I was like, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
They can sing.
I think you should have to do that every time you talk about them.
What that I would have to
You
sing?
have to go, they go big at Spriggs, and everybody,
I think they would like me to not do that.
Right?
They would like me to. They would rather that I did not do that. I believe. Yes. All right. Let's see what's happening. Macy's has announced more store closures. Yeah.
I called that one, though. I told you.
You did. So this November, don't be surprised if we're all watching the Amazon Thanksgiving Day parade. So.
Do you know that you say that, but every time you talk about stuff like that, or I see that, I think about how it's still devastating to me that Marshall Fields is gone.
Right. And now the one that replaced that might go away.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, that was just the clock in downtown, and it was Marshall Fields. It wasn't like a takeover thing with,
I know.
So
everything
anyway.
keeps moving ahead. Speaking of the same thing, Saks Fifth Avenue has filed for bankruptcy. So be prepared in October to start seeing Spirit Halloween Fifth Avenue. It's,
We sell upscale costumes
Right.
for all of your costume occasions.
Right? Verizon outage affected tens of thousands of users the other day. It's been 24 hours and customers are still reeling from their brief encounter where they had to sit and talk to each other.
Right.
Looking at their phones. Yep.
Did you see that they announced that it's $20? You get $20 back for that?
How long were they out?
A day.
For a whole day?
I think it was a day.
A new study concludes that there are no health benefits to smoking weed.
Really?
Yeah, you don't know.
There we go.
Listen, the only thing my doctor ever said about weed is, hey, you can't smoke that in here. Probably is healthy.
It's a conspiracy.
Listen, I'm healthy as the animal with 4 legs and the people ride it. Can't think of the name, but it's the thing.
Steve, it gets me every time. I can't.
I know. As soon as I see
It
the
makes
story, I'm
me
like, oh, I
cry.
can't wait to do it. Yep. New research shows the Tyrannosaurus Rex did not reach its full size until age 40, although its arms stopped growing at age 5.
I'm like, oh, was there a joke there? I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Something that you can't say on the radio?
Yes.
Oh my. All right. And Golden Globe ratings were down 7% this year, despite it was being such a good show.
Okay, wait a minute though. Was it during any of the sports games?
There was a football game. Yeah, there was a Patriots football game. Yeah. But they say it's mostly because 8 p.m. is 3 hours past the bedtime of most people that watch CBS. So that's
No, I take issue with that.
Yeah.
Listen, knock it off with the old people jokes.
Right.
I'm not listening to the station anymore.
Uh-huh.
You're offending me. Wait a minute, I'm on the station.
Right? Oh, that's funny.
I love that meme when it's like, to all the people out there who I made fun of who went to sleep at whatever it was, like 7:00. Forgive me, I was wrong.
Right?
Like,
Right? Yeah. Uh-huh.
I am now that person.
Right? Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here in the world. Okay, this one headline just caught my eye. A new report says Indiana has the best roads.
Yeah, I was like,
We do?
I know, right? Yeah.
And I know we just had Dave, check in yesterday from INDOT hanging out with us.
Well, I'm
So,
thinking this.
I'm like,
When we moved from Illinois here,
Mhm.
the one screaming thing that I could, like, the comparisons, all day you go back and forth,
Yeah.
was snow removal. Like, that is a very serious thing in Illinois.
Mhm.
When I say, I don't mean just the trucks are out. The trucks are out the minute they say it's going to happen, and they're putting salt everywhere.
Mhm.
So there are potholes bigger than my stomach. Like, they're
Right.
just like you can fall in.
Mhm.
Here, despite the fact that sometimes I'm like, okay, it's been snowing for 2 hours and I don't see a truck anywhere,
Mhm.
they don't attack the ground the way they do in Illinois. And I'm really wondering if that's part of it. The same thing is like with those. Remember the gravel when I first started working here years ago? They graveled the street at Amsler up to the
Right.
thing. And I was like, Steve,
Right. Why do we have a
what
gravel
the
road
heck
now?
is that? Because all I'm hearing as I'm driving up for my first day of work is like ping, 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 ping on my little Volkswagen. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need any more problems,
Mhm.
And you had said that when you first moved here, someone told you the weight of the cars as they drive over mushes it into
I know, and I didn't understand
the
it. I was
road.
like,
And I was
I'm
like,
"Well,
what?
I don't get
But
this."
lo and behold,
Mhm. Now it's like a normal road.
now it's a normal road.
Mhm. I know.
So I think that might be some of it, is that we're not putting salt and like burning the road at the stake before the snow even comes.
I get it, but at the same time, like, it's slippery and slick.
Yeah, it is
So-
treacherous. It is a little bit much,
But
but
here's what they say according to Consumer Affairs, because you are onto something.
I am.
For the second year in a row, Indiana has the best roads in America. The state swept the road quality categories with just 5% of urban roads and less than 2% of rural roads in poor condition. Overall, 97.4% of the roads in the Hoosier state are in solid shape, the highest rate in the country. So, and that's what they're talking about. They're talking about potholes. They're talking about rough roads. They're not smooth.
Now, does
So-
it say?
Also
Does it
ranks,
say why?
Also ranks in the top third of states for the fewest traffic deaths, with an average rate of just 1.05 fatalities per 100 million vehicle miles traveled. So we're also safer drivers, apparently.
That is shocking to me, because since moving here and I realized, well, we had 57 when we were in Bourbonnais.
Mhm.
It seems like every day we're coming up with something on 65 right at Fair Oaks.
Mhm.
Does it not?
Yes, 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 absolutely. So better roads means more money stays in motorists' wallets. Driving on deteriorated roads costs the average Indiana driver just $230 a year in increased fuel consumption, tire wear, vehicle depreciation, and additional repairs, according to a trip.
Mhm.
Compare that with the average cost to drivers nationwide. $725 is the average. Ours is $230.
500 more.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So, all right, very cool.
I mean,
yeah, good to know.
I talk to Harley all the time, and yesterday on the phone I told her that eggs at Strax this week are 99 cents a dozen.
On sale.
She's like, get out of here.
I know.
Mom.
On sale.
Get out.
Absolutely. Yep. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got Frank with Sports, Find the Big Deal with Strack and Mantell, and then we got some fun stories to dive into. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, Kevin Matthews, former Chicago radio personality, going to be on with us for the entire
He's a
8 o'clock
doll.
hour. So it's
I
a lot of
loved
fun.
him.
Yep. Very cool. Stick around.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 90th Trooper Recruit Academy. Earn $69,000 while in the academy and $70,000 upon graduation, with full-time benefits and opportunities statewide. Serve your community, enforce the law, help those in need. Be part of something bigger than yourself. Take the first step today. Apply online at indianatrooper.com. That's indianatrooper.com. One badge, endless opportunities. Questions? Contact Sergeant Tim Grayson at tgrayson, Grayson, at isp.in.gov.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From midsize to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve's Specialized Services on Facebook.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FAST to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the
All lanes of the Indiana Toll Road
Cast in 57-33. Women's college basketball yesterday, an interesting matchup out of the ACC in a pairing of two top 25 programs. Number 23 Notre Dame takes their first home defeat of the season, losing 79-66 to number 9 Louisville. Valparaiso falls 93-74 on the road to Illinois State. Lady Beacons remain winless on the season at 0-18. While the Lady Redbirds have now won 3 in a row. A loss at home for Indiana State, 85-77 to Belmont. Currently, the Lady Sycamores have lost 3 straight. And a pairing of two top 25 programs out of the Big Ten had 25th ranked Illinois falling 85-69 at 8th ranked Michigan. NHL's second home game in 3 nights for the Blackhawks, once again down on United Center Ice, defeated last night by the Calgary Flames 3-1. Blackhawks captain Nick Foligno did open up the scoring with a first period goal. NFL, 2 days remain until the Bears host their second straight postseason game at Soldier Field. This Sunday's divisional matchup against the Los Angeles Rams. Bears practicing yesterday as the second injury report came out. For the most part, no changes. 8 players listed. Wide receivers Roma Dunze and DJ Moore were limited as Dunze deals with a foot injury, Moore an injured knee, not practicing due to a groin injury. Corner Nick McLeod, linebacker Jalen Reeves-Maben was upgraded to full practice after being limited the day before with a back injury. Rams also practicing yesterday and looking healthy. 10 players listed on yesterday's injury report, 8 taking part in full practice. Backup and veteran QB Jimmy Garoppolo was added to the injury report, not practicing because of a back issue. Offensive lineman Kevin Dotson for the second straight day was limited with an ankle injury. However, Dotson is expected to play on Sunday. MLB, after one season with the Cubs, free agent outfielder Kyle Tucker has a new team, reportedly yesterday coming to terms with the back-to-back World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers on a 4-year, $240 million deal. The contract includes a $64 million signing bonus, $30 million in deferred cash, and an opt-out after years 2 and 3. Tucker, an all-star last season, played in 136 games with the Cubs, had a batting average of .266, 22 homers, and 73 RBIs. NBA tonight, Bulls visit the Brooklyn Nets. Pacers have the New Orleans Pelicans at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on, this is just for me, Doritos, Ruffles, and Tostitos on sale this week at Dragon Man Till.
No. Oh, no.
I saw the sale flyer. I was saving it for Friday. Doritos, Ruffles, and Tostitos. Let me know the price on those. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Striker Van Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Everybody loves the season of giving, but now the season of paying for it is upon us. That not so wonderful time of the year when millions of Americans open their credit card statements, stare in horror at the balance, and resolve then and there to find new ways to save money. If you're among those Americans, why not start by cutting your wireless bill in half right now with Pure Talk's Saver Plan? It's easy. You'll get unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigs of high-speed data on a super-fast nationwide 5G network for just $20 a month. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Ho, ho, ho. And if you're active or former military or a first responder, you'll save an additional 20% every single month. That's pound 250. Say Mike Rowe for the gift that keeps on saving from America's wireless company. Pure Talk.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HOT to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HOT to 215-215. That's HOT to 215-215. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Congratulations to Nancy in Morocco. She knew that Doritos, Ruffles, and Tostitos are on sale this week, $2.99 each when you buy 3 at Dragon Man Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at dragonmantill.com. Saves you time and money. You get the same prices as you see in the store, pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Strike Van Til, life made simple, food made easy. Visit strikevantil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strike Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 90th Trooper Recruit Academy. Earn $69,000 while in the academy and $70,000 upon graduation, with full-time benefits and opportunities statewide. Serve your community, enforce the law, help those in need. Be part of something bigger than yourself. Take the first step today. Apply online at indianatrooper.com. That's indianatrooper.com. One badge, endless opportunities. Questions? Contact Sergeant Tim Grayson at tgrayson, Grayson, at isp.in.gov.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hey, everybody, this is John Schneider, and you are listening to Touhyville with Steve and Cheryl.
Good morning.
First of all, welcome to the show.
Happy Friday.
I have a question for you. Who the hell are you?
Okay, I get it. It's been a long week. But
it's like Freaky Friday.
It's almost the weekend, isn't it?
I'm freaking out!
Maybe it'll be sunny.
This whole thing is a freak show. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, hanging out, having fun on a super delightful Friday morning. Having fun. Portions of which are brought to us by Curbsy Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net. Find out what all the things that they're doing for kids ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Visit KIRPC.net, as well as KIRPC Head Start on Facebook, where you'll see actual testimonials from actual parents of kids that go through KARPC Head Start. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com or download their app today. You can even buy your tickets for the movies at fountainstonetheater.com. Still recommending Song Sung Blue.
Oh,
that's the one that I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Run out this weekend. It's going to be cold. The weather cupcake, I think, is going to make it snow. So,
oh my.
All right. And our poll question today, very simple. Are you watching the Bears? Are you going to watch the Bears this weekend? Now, my question for Cheryl. After last week,
what are we eating?
Are you going to watch the Bears?
Yes.
So,
yes.
We said the game starts at 5:30 Central Time, right?
I think so.
So that means it'll probably go to around 8:30 Central Time.
Oh, boy.
It's Sunday night.
Oh, no. Really?
Now here's the question. Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I too have a dream of sleeping in.
Oof.
No. I know. I wish it was Saturday again. I was so hoping that they were going to get Saturday. So, but I mean, for me, staying up till 8:30 is not a thing. Like I can do that for the game easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've stayed up till when they played on Sunday Night Football till 10 and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but for you, that's a little bit. That's a little bit later than your norm. So I'm just putting that out there. So,
yeah, because I couldn't believe it last week.
I know.
But
and I'm not
said,
lying.
I would have gone to sleep. Let's say last week I said, okay, I'm not going to quit it at midway. By the end of the third quarter, I would have been so exasperated, I would have gone to sleep.
I know.
So I just need my beauty sleep. Lord knows. And I get up too early to like push it. I just can't function. I'm like a baby if I just get 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't, who would have known with 2 minutes left or less, all this would have gone on. But I don't know that I'm being honest. I don't know that.
Well,
I don't know that that'll be my jam even now that I know what their tendencies are.
And honestly, with all the fun that the Bears were doing and scoring and stuff, still my favorite part was the fact that I was texting back and forth with both of our kids, on almost each coast, one in Arizona, one in North Carolina, going back and forth talking about the games was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. It's you watching the games. It does get to you. You do get, worked up. Some might even say intense. Takis is searching for its first ever chief intensity officer.
I'm giving you my 2 weeks notice. That's that. I found my dream job, my dreamer job.
What in the world is a chief intensity officer?
Well, Takis is like, have you ever had Takis?
I'm sure that I tried one because the kids were cuckoo for them. So I'm sure that I tried one, but I don't remember them at all. I don't remember what they are.
So they're like
Cheetos?
They're like sticks, and they're way dipped in Mexican flavor.
Oh, maybe
spice.
I didn't. Maybe they told me it was going to be too
I don't
spicy
think
for me.
you did.
Yeah,
they loved
I'm
them.
a big wimp.
Yeah, back then. But the only place you could get them when they first came out was Great America. Do you remember that?
Yes.
So we bought like 600 packs and schlepped them home.
I know, right?
And then now they're everywhere, but they are definitely intense. And here's my thing.
Then maybe they didn't have me.
I'm an intense person. I'm not intense with my chips like that. I kind of just like Doritos. And Doritos like nacho cheese, not spicy nacho cheese, not blow your face off nacho cheese, not feel your throat like you've blowtorched the heck out of your esophagus. Cheese, no.
You know what?
I don't get into that.
I haven't had in probably 15 years, but when I was a kid, I loved them. Barbecue potato chips.
Right.
I used to love those.
Did you like Jay's hot stuff? Remember hot stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. But for some reason, I did like Jay's barbecue, but like just the thin chips as barbecue chips. But just talking about the intense chips, I'm like, I don't think I kind of forgot that I liked barbecue chips. I used to love barbecue chips.
Yeah, that was your I would say in the 80s, that was our go-to flavor. I don't know if it just didn't dawn on anybody to make crazy cuckoo flavors. Like now you go and there's everything: lemon, lime, chili, hot stuff, kind of hot stuff, sour cream and onions, sour cream and this,
right.
Pepper jack. Yeah, like there's just everything.
Yeah.
But when we were growing up, it was like plain or I want to say barbecue.
Yeah. Huh.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's weird. Yeah. And I've like totally forgotten about him. Anyway, Takis is taking its love of intense flavors and viral energy online with a new creator-led search for a unique job offer. The snack brand shared exclusively with People magazine that it's launched a public hunt for its first ever chief intensity officer, a paid brand ambassador role built specifically for content creators. We're creating content right here.
I keep
3
seeing
hours
that
of
everywhere,
content.
and I'm like, I wouldn't, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really put that on my resume that I'm a content creator.
Well, let me help you out a little bit. One, your resume doesn't exist anymore.
This is true. Right.
A resume
up.
a resume is something that you give to people when you want to go work somewhere else.
Right. I am working on my dream job. I am.
remember, right, but I do remember when it kind of hit you when I said to you,
You're
it's
never
weird
going to have a boss.
It's weird to think about. This is the last job you're going to have.
Yeah, which I thought meant you were going to kill me or put something in my food. But yeah, it did dawn on me.
Out of the two of us,
right, which one would kill each other? Yeah.
I mean, you're doing the research regularly.
Right.
You know, it's like, hi, what are you watching? Dateline.
Right.
Oh, what's this one about? It's about this woman that kills her husband and then gets away with it.
Right.
Until she doesn't. Which, by
Right.
the way, they never get away with it. Like,
right.
Like it's, although I guess the ones that get away with it don't end up on Dateline. You know, that's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, but it is one of those weird things to think about when you're like when our parents were younger, like my dad was a cop for 30 years and that was the career. And then he retired.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what people did is they worked and then they retired.
Right.
You know?
At the same, it was, and I remember you always wanted to get the Rolex watch.
Mm-hmm.
You always wanted to go longer and longer and longer and longer at the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's just one of those things that's like, okay, you know.
And every time you'd sit in an interview, they'd go, okay, I see here that briefly you weren't working for 7 months. What was that all about? Well, I had a baby. Okay, so you didn't like want to work and have your it was always this thing that like would make your cheeks flush and you'd have to come up with something on why you took a break. Right. And now it's like, okay.
Away from this job
because you're out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but going back to what you said, you wouldn't put it on your resume.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going out to look for another job like this, you would, because now it's part of it. It's not just doing a radio show.
This is true.
It's
but it
wouldn't
wouldn't dawn
show,
on me.
adding it to social media. It's doing the videos and doing the reels. And you were laughing at my reel from last night.
Your head was like wobbling, and I'm like, all of a sudden, like why are we seeing the top of his skull? I don't know what's happening. And then, but it reminded me so much of all of the ET people that do reels, like with the background like that. And I was like, you go.
It's
with your commitment to doing a reel a day. I was like very proud of you.
Well, I haven't done it for the first 2 weeks, so but I was excited about Kevin Matthews coming on. So
yeah.
But I did that's green screen is what you use. Yeah. So but here. I'm not smart enough in technology yet to know. I only know how to use it on TikTok. I don't know how to use it elsewhere.
I'm going to tell you it would take practice. I did a green screen. I was on a TV commercial for Toyota. And I had to pretend I was falling off the world because the prices are falling at Toyota.
Oh my
Green in the back. Here I am with 70 pounds of hair. Extensions, because that's what I negotiated in my deal. They were always so expensive that I said, I'll do the commercial for free if you include like hair extensions. So I had these hair extensions in. That's how I learned that I cannot do hair extensions. You might as well put a barbell on this side of your head and a barbell on this side of your head.
Right.
Up here. And then all you can hear from me anyway, and maybe they've changed since then because they've had clip-ins and stuff like that now, but all that's going through my head all day, every day is don't scratch your head because you'll give it away because it's so itchy. All you want to do is go like this. And then I don't know if you've ever seen when you watch people with them, they'll take a pen and they'll just be going like this. That's because they are what you call it in like braided into your head. And then imagine dropping. I mean, have you ever worn a long earring or a clip-on that's like so tight that your brain's about to explode? That's what that felt like. So I had 70 pounds of hair so that I looked like glam girl. And then I had to pretend to fall off the universe. So I had to go like this. And then all they're doing is going to like, we needed schmaltzed up. No. That's too schmaltzy, two teeth. So look surprised, look like you're falling without doing your mouth as the biggest crater since, the earth opened up.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was so bad. I was so bad at it that I went, I'm never going to be on TV again. That's the end.
Now I'm wondering, like,
yeah, green screens. I mean, you have to fake it, but not too much. And then when you see it, you're like, oh my gosh, look how bad this is.
I wonder if our thing has green screen. Like Zoom had green screen. And I know a lot of them do where you can like put something in your background and stuff like, but that's what I use to put the picture up of the Broken Mary picture, behind me. But it's on my phone. So I'm going like this. So I'm looking at my phone, like I'm doing like a selfie almost like but then in order to like make my head go away and the picture just come, like I had to like move my phone, like tip it back away from me to get me out and then bring me back. And it felt very weird and awkward. And then this morning you were like, you said you were just laughing at me doing my thing. So it
was so funny. It was so cute. I'm like, look at him go.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah, I can't find it. I just put in Cheryl Toyota commercial Planet Toyota because that's where I worked when I did it.
You did what? You're searching the Google machine?
I did.
Yeah,
I did. It didn't come up, but it was. Let's see if it was. No, it was Chicago. It wasn't Chicago Heights. It was actually what you call it.
Try
Auto Mall.
Try searching YouTube, and like
like videos.
Like
okay,
and just look for Planet Hollywood.
Okay.
Planet Toyota. Falling prices commercial or something.
Okay.
Because they're probably not going to title it Cheryl commercial.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Falling like they don't know that you were Cheryl. So so anyway, so Takis is looking for their chief intensity officer. Open call for video submissions. The award is $30,000 for the winner. They'll have $4,000 finalists. Focus on flavor, originality, and intensity. Submission deadline is January 26th. So you got to put together some kind of crazy video about Takis.
See, it's so weird. I know that they're pretty much trying to get a younger generation all the time now. That seems to be like, what do you do for the demo that's younger?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be good at working for an ad agency for that because crazy as I am, crazy doesn't hook me like that. Like I don't sit watching, like scrolling my phone, watching Meshuggah, like cuckoo, like TikTok. I like babies. I like animals. But when it comes to my product, I like to understand what I'm seeing. And now it seems like the advertising now is the anti-advertising. So it's like the ad is about everything but what it is that your message is. Do you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Don't you feel like when you're watching the videos, I'm like, where is this going? And then at the end, it's like NyQuil. And you're like, wait, what? Why is there a guy on a skateboard hitting his head a dozen times or being chased by a chicken? Like, I never understand.
No,
a lot
get
of the
what you're
commercials
saying.
leave me going, what?
Mhm.
I'm the Super Bowl commercial girl where either I'm crying about like the Budweiser horses with the dog. Love. Remember the
Yeah.
dog with the Budweiser horses? Love it.
Mhm.
Budweiser. All-time favorite with the frogs on the thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
I can't do like what the heck just happened? And
Yeah.
that's how I feel about that's how I know I'm not being targeted to in a commercial. I'm like, that wasn't meant for me because now I'm going to spend the next 50 minutes trying to figure out how the heck anybody connects that to me or my daughters. Like what the heck just happened?
Yeah.
That hurts. Does that do it for you too? Like when you see that, do you go, huh?
I don't know that I've given it any thought. Like I mean, it's just I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like the products that they target me with. Like yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can tell you over the last year, 80%, 90% of my ads that I see on social media are all targeted for business. Like it's like, business loan, business insurance, get this.
I would argue that but you're missing the ones you like though, like Progressive. You belly laugh every single time you see a Progressive commercial.
Television commercial, yes. I love those.
I mean, Progressive State Farm, I think is hysterical when he's doing the math thing and he's like, pick me. And they're like, yeah, okay. And he comes up and he just draws the math program into a house and car thing. Genius. But that's not,
but the
they're
Progressive
not going,
commercials that are all like you're turning into your parents.
Those I can't breathe because I'm like guilty. It started with the live, love, laugh. What do you do with the live, love, laugh sign? You throw it out.
Right.
Because I had that sign in my kitchen.
Right. Can I just say I'm just distracted. I keep trying to find your commercial now.
I know. I know.
And I know I shouldn't.
I shut it down. Shut it down.
I just can't help it.
Shut it
I was
down.
like, oh,
I know.
I want to find it now.
And somewhere I have it on VCR tape.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere I've got it.
Well, here's what's so funny because earlier this week was the anniversary of Save the Last Dance coming out, and you had found just my clip online.
I did.
And posted it. So I saved that like I thought, I'm going to post that this week, and I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yep.
But yeah, you found just my clip because people were asking, where are you at? Where are you at? And to go and just find the movie.
But that was a movie. I mean, my stupid commercial was, but I just thought it was so funny.
It's great.
At the time I was like, I just want hair extensions. And literally I felt like, okay, try to keep the head up because you have 85 pounds of hair that's pulling you down to the floor. And then nothing behind you but like a green wall.
Just a green wall.
Green wall.
I know, it's so weird.
And lights. Like lights positioned where you're like, okay, am I doing this in sunglasses? Like I can't even.
It's amazing how many lights they use, and then when you watch it on TV, it doesn't look like there's all this stuff.
Yep.
When I did the scene for Save the Last Dance, they had to put spotlights outside the window. It was 2:00 in the morning, and they were doing a classroom scene. They had to put all these spotlights out the window so it looked like sunshine. Yeah, it's wild.
Yep.
And these were like big spotlights, like you use for like there's like construction. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
and
wild.
You can't see out. That's why. Whenever they're showing shots in a movie about like Bruce Springsteen, he's on stage and they're panning the thing. I'm like, yeah, Bruce can't see squat when he's looking out. He's seeing like, can I possibly get sunglasses?
Right.
And good ones, not
right.
Gas station ones.
Right. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Wild. All right. So if you want to try for the Takis chief intense officer, you can.
Yeah.
But
I'm just going to rename my position here instead of
the chief intensity officer. All right. I don't think you'd get a fight out of it.
No, I don't
think.
Except what is that? Oh, you don't want to know. You really don't.
I don't think they would ask what is that. I think it's Cheryl. It's
Okay.
the chief Cheryl officer. Yeah. It's, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we still got some fun stuff that we got to dive into before the weekend. Because then coming up in the next hour, Kevin Matthews. It's a lot of fun. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 70% chance of snow, mainly before 11 a.m., then a chance of snow showers afternoon. Cloudy with blustery winds and a high near 35. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before midnight. Cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Saturday, a chance of flurries afternoon. Partly sunny with a high near 20. Saturday night, a chance of flurries before midnight. Mostly cloudy with bitterly cold wind and a low around 10. Wind chill values as low as -2. Sunday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 21. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 5.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Birk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Step into the skilled trades with the Building and Trades program at St. Joseph's in Rensselaer. Work side by side with experienced instructors, learning carpentry with professional tools and materials as you build a house from the ground up. Our small class sizes mean more focused instruction and hands-on opportunities to develop job-ready skills. And with our partner apprenticeship program, you can continue training while working toward a long-term career. Take the first step today. Enroll now at stjoe.edu.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
We go big in spring. We go big in spring. Springs Bar and Grill presents the all-new Full Throttle Fridays. Classic rock.
Check out Spriggs on Friday nights. Happy hour from 6 to 9. Free pool from 7 to 10. And appetizers half off from 7 to 10. Live DJ starts at 10 o'clock and goes till 3:30 a.m. $1 throttle shots and karaoke contest from 10 till midnight with a $100 cash prize.
We go big in Spriggs. We go big in Spriggs. We go big in Spriggs.
97.7 The Q.
Everyone gather round.
I should just start at the beginning.
What day of the week is it?
It's Friday.
Friday.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Doing absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Sounds exciting. Okay, where was I? End of the week.
Friday.
Who's ready to party?
Okay, finally.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys being a part of the program. Portions of which are brought to us by George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Visit georgeaid.org. Find out all the cool stuff that they're doing at George Aid when it comes to their residents or those that are coming in for workplace or injury therapy. They make sure that each individual is taken care of as an individual. That's their pride is taking care of each person individually. Visit georgeaid.org. Also got to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. We went to go take a ride out to Monticello the other day. And we had talked about the idea of going out for like Japanese lunch or
we were going to
Mexican or, and you're like, I think I'm kind of in the mood for McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you're never going to get a fight out of me
Mm-hmm.
to go to McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
But you switched it all up.
I did.
You got the 2 cheeseburgers.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to tell you, I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not, trying to get in good or get out of the doghouse. I don't know how you go to McDonald's, get a 2 cheeseburger deal,
Mm-hmm.
or just get 2 cheeseburgers,
Mm-hmm.
and do not get the meal that includes the fries. I don't know how you go through that.
It's just a discipline because I know how much I love the fries, and I know if I'm eating bread and I'm already cheating,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to keep all my numbers for the first time in 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
30.
Mm-hmm.
My numbers, every one of them was spot on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I went to my oncologist, I went to my endocrinologist, and I went to my PCH,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
primary care. And all of them
Mm-hmm.
said, without exception, this is great. And I just think in my head, I know I have a very little control when I'm putting yummy stuff in my mouth. I don't. I would just want to eat it all. And I ever since diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
everything's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't have the chips and salsa and the Mexican rice and the tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I can't do all of it.
Mhm.
So what am I going to do? So that's how I do it.
And I understand, and it's incredible that you do that because you know how much you love them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me, what keeps my life numbers aligned is getting fries at McDonald's.
Right. It keeps my sanity, Yes, I do agree.
I mean, because you had them in the cup holder and you took like 1 or 2. You didn't
yeah.
Once I take 1, forget it.
Yeah.
Now we just open the floodgates.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I could not do a McDonald's burger without, and I had told you, when you talk about the bread, go for the double cheeseburger. That'll save you the bread.
Yeah.
Rather than 2. I sometimes am in the mood just for 2 regular cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
My parents are now to the point, and I do think you kind of go this like hills and valley thing.
Mm-hmm.
You go through a time where you're like, I can eat anything. And then like you and I now. They're giant baked potatoes, but we share a baked potato every time.
Yeah.
Rather than a full baked potato.
Yeah.
My parents, when they go out to dinner a lot, they split a meal.
Mm-hmm.
They go to McDonald's and they get Happy Meals.
That's what my
Not for the
oncologist
toys,
used to do.
but
Yep.
because that's in their
Yep.
wheelhouse right now. They
Yep.
each want just a regular hamburger. They want some fries, but not crazy. and a small drink, small pop. Yeah.
And
I mean,
that's what she used to say. She said, that was my one.
That was her
one
treat.
day a week. I could have a Happy Meal because chicken nuggets were her thing. So she did a chicken nuggets.
I know, right? Crazy. But anyway, visit your Kasanovich Humfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer, 2 locations, DeMott, Remington, and in Hebron, and download the app. It's just, I'm a big fan of McDonald's. So, and we will be grabbing McDonald's breakfast before we head to downtown tomorrow. So make sure you have that extra 10 minutes planned into your morning, because that's
we got an early start.
We have to be downtown by 9 o'clock in the morning. So that's McDonald's breakfast time.
Yeah,
that's one of the fun things about it. Tiffany and Madison saying good morning. Have a great weekend. You guys have a great weekend too. Todd, our buddy who's doing radio over in Michigan City, hanging out with us. Good morning, Todd. And Lisa says, good morning. Let's keep that cold weather at bay. I'm done with it. TGIF.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Listen, if you want the warmer weather, talk to Cheryl. She's the one that handles that.
I have no control over it, but
she's the one that does it. She's the one that does those things and takes care of those things. Yep. A new thing among younger adults are admin nights. Okay.
Okay.
The gist of it is get your partner or a couple of friends together one night a week or a month and do all your boring life stuff together. So your friends all get together and you guys all pay your bills, or you do your taxes, or you work on your resumes together.
Okay.
You could do this at a bar or a coffee shop or at someone's home with pizza and drinks. They say it's not an entirely new idea, but it started gaining traction late last year after the Wall Street Journal did a big story about it. So
I can see doing that as a couple. I could see just knocking out our taxes and knocking out our bills.
I guess I mean, if there's stuff that everybody's got to do, that's like, I prefer doing all that stuff like by myself. Like that's like if I'm spending time with you or with another couple, and like I'd want to spend time with them.
Yeah, I would never want to
hang
do
out,
that,
have
just-
fun,
yeah.
and then do my stuff. But I get it. All of us, and this is just a pure sign of all of us are running out of time.
Mhm.
Like we don't have time for anything.
Yeah.
We don't have time to get everything done. So
Yeah.
so let's mush together 2 things. And there's a part of me that says, okay, maybe we pause from the multitasking and when it's time for fun, we just have fun.
I know, from your mouth to God's ears.
But I'm
I mean,
not.
it's
I'm
just-
I'm the
there's-
worst
there's
at it.
no
Not the
pause.
worst, but
Yeah,
I'm bad at
yeah,
it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I come home from work. I went up and saw you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So great. I got out of work by 3:00.
Mm-hmm.
Ran around, did some stuff, got home.
Mm-hmm.
3:30, 3:45. Said, okay, I'm going to go downstairs, sit for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to pop open the computer and get some stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what good did it do then to get done by 3:00 then? If I'm
Right.
just
You
going
went right
if
back
I'm
to
just going to
work.
go right
Right,
back to
right. Mm-hmm.
working, like there isn't any downtime anymore. I'm now to the point, and I'm not complaining because I love my job and I love what we do and I love the fact that we get to own the stations.
Yeah.
But I'm planning, well, that's the work I'll do at home. I'll get
Right.
this done here, and this is the work I'll do at home. Like,
Right.
So yeah. And it never goes as fast as you think it's gonna.
No.
You're like, oh, I'll just do a half an hour. And then you're like, 2 hours later, I should probably go to bed.
But I told you. I said, you err on the side of like, oh, it's only
I
going
think
to
I'm
take
gonna get it
15 minutes.
quicker,
And
yeah,
I'm like,
mhm.
no, because every time we go grocery shopping or something, it takes
Mhm.
a lot,
Well-
unless we're hopping in for one thing. But
Right.
yeah,
I say that because when I go grocery shopping, it takes 10 minutes. When we go grocery shopping, it takes a lot longer. But no, it's not a knock on you.
Mm-hmm.
We just shop different.
Yeah.
I just go in and grab what I need and I'm out.
Mhm.
And I'll go back tomorrow if I need another thing.
Yeah.
You want to get it all done
Mhm.
and not go back. Like you want to get all
Well,
the stuff
I'm
that you want.
thinking 3 days. Okay, we're going into the weekend. It's going to be cold. So what are we doing for this? Ooh, what are we in the mood for? We're having bears. Let's get all the
Yeah.
stuff.
And
we
I'm like that
want,
on Fridays.
Yeah.
But if I go in there on a Monday, forget it. You
Yeah.
know? But I also, on a Friday, I'm like, okay, I'm going to want bananas next week. I don't want them sitting all weekend.
No.
You know, so
Yeah.
so now I'm like, okay, I'll go on
Yeah.
Sunday, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's it's there's not a right way or a wrong way. I'm not saying my way is right and your way is wrong. I'm just saying that it's one of those things. Plus, we went to Kroger the other day, so they have different stuff than Strax that you want. So you will spend more time there, and you don't get to see Kroger as often, so you like to talk to their frozen foods a little bit longer. So it's
Whatever.
You like to get that.
Where did we go the other day? Oh, we went to Kroger, and you were like, "Oh, here we are again, new store."
gosh.
You might not be familiar with the fact that Cheryl's just going to travel the store, talking to the meats, talking to the.
You were in a good way. You were excited, but you were still swearing at the creamer. There were little old ladies looking around you like they were a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, so she's yelling at the creamer. I don't know what she's upset about.
I was
but
so excited.
It's got to be the prices. These prices are expensive. She's yelling. I want to yell at the creamer too sometimes.
Right?
Yeah.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
Scott.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right. Today's pizza quiz question is, are the Bears going to win?
Yes.
All right, that's correct. And even if it's not,
he thinks I cheat. What the heck?
And even if it's not, how am I going to prove it at this point? So, all right, hold on, Scott. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get your info and get you a pizza. It's Friday Fun Pizza Day.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The pizza quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve's Specialized Services on Facebook. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Energize work and play with the Kawasaki Brute Force 450 4x4 ATV. With a 443cc 4-stroke engine, long travel suspension, on-demand drive systems, and LED lighting, this aggressively stylish midsize ATV leaves its class in a cloud of dust. Versatile, powerful, midsize. The Kawasaki Brute Force 450 4x4 ATV is built for what drives you.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
Tired of muddy paws, smelly fur, and a bathroom that looks like a dog wash explosion? Bring your best friend to Baz's 5-Star Pet Wash in Rensselaer. It's self-service, open 24/7, and made to fit your schedule. No appointments needed. For $8, you get 12 minutes with shampoo and a pet blow dryer. And if your pup needs a little extra time, just add more, just like a car wash. Plenty of parking, no mess at home, and a clean, happy pet every time. Located right next to Baz's Roller Rink on 231 in Rensselaer. Don't forget, they have open skate on Friday and Saturday nights. Be sure to check Baz's Roller Rink Facebook to find out more. Baz's 5-Star Pet Wash, because every pet deserves the 5-star treatment.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
All lanes of the Indiana Toll Road reopened around 8 p.m. Wednesday night after an initial 3-vehicle crash led to a 30-vehicle pileup near Elkhart. Multiple semis were blocking eastbound travel. At least 4 were in the median, and 1 crossed the westbound tollway and ended up on the side. According to law enforcement, several people were taken to area hospitals, and there was one entrapment of a semi-driver that for many hours kept him inside his rig before being freed. The good news was that none of the injuries were thought to be life-threatening. Limited visibility due to the heavy snow was a big contributor to what took place. Highway work in southern White County to improve the pavement and drainage will begin next month in Brookston on State Road 43 and State Road 18. A public meeting was held this month by NDOT to explain the project and to answer questions from the public. In Phase 1, work on State Road 43 will begin at the bridge crossing Moose Creek at the town's far south end and continue to 3rd Street or the intersection with 43 and State Road 18 east. 3rd Street will be closed for a time while work is being done at the 43 and 18 intersection in Brookston. Phase 2 of the project will take place in 2027. To read more about the complete project, go NDOT work in Brookston. And the Indiana legislature's short session has fewer days than normal to discuss and pass new bills since proposed redistricting took up several days in December. But Indiana is working on trying to attract the Chicago Bears to move to Northwest Indiana, and Senate Bill 27, if it becomes law, would create a Northwest Indiana Stadium Authority with the goal of acquiring, financing, and leasing land for a new stadium. Governor Braun mentioned the potential for such a move in his State of the State message this week, as talks between the Bears and the Illinois legislature have reached an apparent impasse. Many thought the Bears had mentioned Indiana as a possibility just to use the state as a negotiating tactic. But NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has toured potential sites in our state. Stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Joseph Zickrell of Fair Oaks passed away on January 3rd. A celebration of the life of Joseph Zickrell will be held on Saturday, January 17th, from noon until 2 p.m. at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. A time of remembrance will begin at 2 p.m. that day. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 53-year-old Corey Allen Ames of Francisville passed away on January 12th. Visitation for Corey Ames will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, January 17th at Frayne Mortuary, Francisville. Following visitation, cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. The family will have a private celebration of life at a later date. Memorial contributions may be made to the West Central Athletic Department. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 59-year-old Joseph Edward Broussard of Pulaski passed away on January 11th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Per Joseph Broussard's wishes, no services will be held, and private burial will take place. Online condolences may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 75-year-old Jean Ann Button of Winnemac passed away on January 12th. Per Jean Button's wishes, there will be no visitation or services. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society, Pulaski County Public Library, or Pulaski Animal Center. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 70% chance of snow, mainly before 11 a.m., then a chance of snow showers afternoon. Cloudy with blustery winds and a high near 35. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before midnight. Cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Saturday, a chance of flurries afternoon. Partly sunny with a high near 20. Saturday night, a chance of flurries before midnight. Mostly cloudy with bitterly cold wind and a low around 10. Wind chill values as low as -2. Sunday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 21. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 5.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. You're listening to Steve and Cheryl. Be there tomorrow like you are today.
It's Friday.
F-I-T-A-Y.
You had all week to talk about work. Now it's the weekend, and that means it's
Party time!
The party is just getting started. Wow, this will be like my first weekend off in my whole adult life.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch. Roger that. Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go.
It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Welcome into Touhyville. I couldn't be more excited. Welcoming into the program, legendary radio personality, comedian, and now author and filmmaker, Kevin Matthews. Good morning, Kevin. How are you?
Hi, folks. I'm good. How nice to be with you again, both of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm really excited to have you on. Of course, we're going to talk about Broken Mary film. You can go to brokenmaryfilm.com. Broken Mary.
If you haven't seen it, you have to see it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Have to see it. It's my favorite kind of story of all time.
Well, that's very kind. I was actually last night. I was home alone last night, and I've not seen it in home yet. Obviously we saw it. It was released in theaters, and so last night I was on Paramount Plus, and you type in Broken Mary, a Kevin Matthews story, and there you pop up and you see like Billy Bob Thornton and an ad for Landman and all these other great programs, and then you see me and Broken Mary and the image to order that, and it was surreal. Actually, it was
sure.
What I love about the film is it's available at streaming, and you can go to brokenmaryfilm.com and find out it's on Apple, all these formats, and it's going to live there forever. And what I loved about this movie, I didn't go to Hollywood and say, hey, you should do a story about me. It was it's been in the works for 6 years. I was speaking, and Eric, the director of ODB Films, he was watching me speak, and he said, the story, the content is really unique. It's very powerful, very unique, and we just started it slowly then, and 6 years later, here it is, and it's the message is so simple and beautiful, and it's really honestly touching lives around the world. I'm very humbled to say that.
Yeah, it's incredible. And let's go back a little bit. So radio in Chicago. I mean, during the 80s into the 90s, radio was not what it is now. Give people an idea. I mean, I know we have a lot of people that reach out to us when we said we were going to have you on. A lot of folks reached out and they're like, what I told you when we chit-chatted, one of the biggest compliments we've gotten is, this reminds me of those shows I used to listen to on the Loop. That's what Cheryl and I are trying to do.
Oh, good for you.
Just good radio and having fun. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to buy the stations, because I never have to have another meeting again about, did you do the weather enough? Did you give your time and temp? I had a meeting one time. I got in trouble for a guy called in and said, there's a lot of weather going on, and I'm like, well, you have a window, right? Like, I mean, and I had to have a meeting. So, but tell everybody kind of what radio was like then, and the impact that you guys had at the Loop. It was insane.
Well, I really mean this. That's what this film captured. John, the director, he's brilliant, and he shot it all in cinematic with lenses. It's beautiful. And if you go back, I think they do it so well with images and audio. We literally take you back to Chicago. Michael Jordan, the Bulls are on fire. They're winning titles, NBA titles. The Chicago Bears, Mike Ditka, they just come off the Super Bowl. Oprah's coming alive in Chicago. Mort Downey is in Chicago. Eventually, Jerry Springer. All these talk shows. It was a petri dish of entertainment, and Chicago was it. And we had 10 million people listening to us a week.
Well, and it was crazy and crazier.
Yeah,
it was all that, like pushing limits, and boredom wasn't even an option.
No, and and it wasn't just me. We had Jonathan Brandmeier in the morning, and Johnny was so great and had such a large audience. that audience stayed with me. I'm doing middays. Then I handed over to Steve Dahl and Gary Meyer. And then they handed over to the Chicago Bulls, Phil Jackson. And you couldn't touch us. It was just, you didn't turn the radio off. And the film, again, I would watch it because it captures that. Because this film is called Broken Mary, the Kevin Matthews story, and I'll explain what is Broken Mary too. But the thing is, when you've got a theater showing it in Cheyenne, Wyoming, they might not have listened to Chicago radio or Florida or whatever. So they did a really good job to, I think, just capture the culture of that time in America.
Yeah, they
And
brought,
it was
you
special.
up to speed. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they let you experience
Yep.
who you were because of
Right.
what you had gone through.
Right.
And then the effect of grace, bam,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then how you didn't let that go, which is what my favorite part of the story is. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just an experience, your whole life changed.
Oh yeah, and it really, it still to this day does.
Sure.
Broken Mary. What happened 10 years ago? My life just came crashing. It just imploded. I was fired from radio. I was given a 2-week severance pay. I haven't been on the radio since. I was diagnosed, they thought at first, with a brain cancer, but I have a very rare form of MS. And I just all hit me at once. And at that time, I was born a Catholic. I'm Irish Catholic. And, but I really just abandoned God. I would rather party than, no, God, I'm going to go see, I got backstage passes to go see Mick Jagger, and it was, my priorities were all wrong. I had a family, but we were a high school with radio, we were a high school with money, basically. We could do anything. We owned the town. And eventually here it is, radio's gone. I've got MS. I thought I was going to die. And here comes the grace of God now. And when I heard a voice, and I've since had so many priests tell me, and I can tell you and your listeners, when you hear a voice or you just have a hunch, that's the Holy Spirit calling you or protecting you. But literally, you have to believe this. When we're born, we are born with a guardian angel throughout our life. And I heard a voice that said, get your wife some flowers. And I thought, she has been through the worst. I mean, she is an angel. Yeah. And I look up, there's no such thing as a coincidence either. I look up, there's a flower shop. So I turn in, thank goodness I turned in, because had I just passed that up and not gone that day, we wouldn't be talking.
Mhm.
I know I would be dead, and I know I would be in hell. And I got out of my truck, and it just started to snow. It was November of 2011. And I'm walking towards the door, and I look over to my left, and I see a dumpster, a filthy big dumpster. And I could tell on the ground, I was probably 20 yards, 15 yards away. And I could tell that it was a statue of the Virgin Mary. I could tell. I'm Catholic. I've seen that before. And I walk up to this statue. Mary's on her back. She's broken in half at the waist. Her hands are missing. She's covered in weeds and garbage. And I know I'm not a saint then. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not, I'm a zombie Catholic, but I know this is wrong. And as soon as I look at her and she's looking at me, I hear the voice of Jesus Christ. And clear and direct, Christ said to me, will you deny me? Will you deny my mother? And I was like, oh, so I walked in, the little bell rang, lady, I'm the only one in the store. She goes, can I help you? And I go, yeah, I want to buy that statue of the Virgin Mary by the dumpster. I want to buy it. She goes, oh, no. You know, it's a family heirloom. It's not for sale. Then I hear the voice again, will you deny me? Will you deny my mother? And for the first time since I was a little boy, I closed my eyes quickly and I just said a prayer. I said, God, help me. And as soon as I open my mouth again, I just blurt out, I'll give money in your name to nuns that live around here if I can take the statue. The woman looks at me and she goes, I know your voice. She goes, you're Kevin Matthews. I listened to you. What happened? You got fired yesterday. And again, no coincidence. And I said, yeah, I got fired. We talked a little bit. I said, listen, I really would love to take that statue and I will give money to nuns in your honor. Okay, she lets me take it. And I didn't even buy my wife flowers. I just went out, got the statue, brought her home, made a little bed in the garage for her. At that time, I'm starting to slowly go back to church, the Catholic Church. I met a priest called Father Mark, and he was the priest at St. Anthony's Parish on the west side of Chicago. And I liked him because we liked to cook together. And I often said, and still do, God loves barbecue. And so we started doing cook-offs for the school. And I love cooking. He loves cooking. And so we really got to know each other and doing these charity events. And we're raising, when it's all said and done, I'll have known Father Mark. He just retired a year back. And we raised $80,000 on culinary events for the school. And I called up Father and I said, listen, Father, I'm coming. I've gone back to church now. I've gone to confession, which I thought was going to kill or blow up. Father Mark would just be engulfed in flames. But there's, and I talk about that, and confession is such a beautiful thing. But I said, where can I get her fixed? He told me of a monument maker. I took her out in the spring. He looks at her. Yeah, we can put her together. I'll put new hands on her. I'll paint her. You won't even tell she's broken. And that's when it really hit me, everything. My MS, I'm unemployed, although I am doing podcasting now with Steve Dahl on the Steve Dahl Network, which Steve is still doing. I've since gotten so busy with Broken Mary, I can't do that anymore. But Steve came to the rescue, thank God. And I said to this guy, no, keep her broken because she reminds me of me. And I got real emotional too. And the guy's like, you're a psychopath. And so, he just said, fine, I'll just put her together. And I picked her up and she doesn't have hands. She's all chipped up and her face is without any scars, anything. It's just a beautiful face. This is the same statue that, if you're familiar with Bernadette Soubirous, the young girl, French girl who saw the apparitions of Mary at Lourdes, and there's the grotto now. More than 1 million people every year go to Lourdes. And so this is the same image that Bernadette saw of our Blessed Mother. Now you got to remember, if you do your homework, I find the statue at a garbage dumpster. Lourdes at that time in France, where Mary appears to Bernadette, that is a garbage dump as well. The hospital would dump all these just toxic, filthy, contagious bandages and whatnot in this grotto. It was a dump. And again, no coincidence here. And the statue, Bernadette, is, you go, and there's so many healings and miracles that have happened in Fatima. And it's surprising. Now that I do have Broken Mary, I don't know if you have any visuals or anything of Mary, but she is, I take her everywhere. And she is for the broken. I that was what I said early on. I said, no, keep her broken because we're all broken and we're loved by God. That's my mantra, and since then I've traveled the United States. I'm going to France. I'm going to Rome. I'm working on a trip
Are you
to
going to
us.
meet the Pope? Because I said to Steve when I watched it, I said he's going to bring her to the Pope.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know
Yeah.
what happens.
I just felt it like
yeah.
a feeling. Like I was like, he's going to get her,
Well,
to the
I
Pope.
blessed, and
Yeah.
and what I love about Pope Leo is, one, he's originally from the South Side. When Pope Leo became Pope, my phone blew up saying he's got to be a Kevhead. He must have listened to you guys.
Sure.
Chances are he did, because everybody did.
Yeah.
And if I, if I do meet the Pope, and it looks like it's going to happen, if he does an impression of Jim Shorts,
right?
I'll faint. But I would love, I would be so honored if the Pope would bless this beautiful statue, and she becomes Our Lady of the Broken, because she's definitely touched lives. I mean, just it's all over the country, and it's beautiful. The message is beautiful. Yes, it's a statue. I don't worship statues. I get so many. I'm Catholic, okay, and I've been told by other religions, that
graven images and stuff. I wondered if you got hammered on that. Yeah.
Well, bring it. It's
Right.
I want as you're slamming me and saying, "Oh, she was just a woman. She's no big deal." Christ is hearing your remarks. You will face Christ, and I think Christ might say, "What was your problem with my mother?"
Or how do you think I got here?
And may I remind you that I'm Catholic,
Yeah.
and Christ created the Catholic Church on the cross and at the Good Friday on the Last Supper. This is the church Christ built.
Yeah.
All 44,000 plus that have now, you can choose from, all those people that created the church, it's a man-made creation. Their bones and dust still here are on earth. My Savior, he's gone and he's coming back.
Yeah.
And I adore what I'm doing. I tell people I'm not, all I want to do is I made a covenant with God. And when you make a covenant with God, you can't break that covenant. One covenant, for example, marriage. When you're blessed at an altar by a Catholic priest, you're making a covenant with God. And so you have to hang in there, and there you go. Well, there's all kinds of reasons why people get divorced. But when you make a covenant with God, it's permanent. And so when I said, God, I want to make a covenant with you, I'm like, I just want to be your son's shepherd dog. That's all. I want to be a shepherd dog. I'm old, I'm beat up, I'm bruised, I'm sinful, but I just want to be a shepherd dog. And any lamb that belongs to Christ that comes to me, who's abandoned him, I'll lead them back without biting and barking. So when I speak, I don't tell people what they should do. Or God has
judgment or anything over them.
Well, no, I'm saying, hey, God, I got this. You take a step aside. You can't do that. People, when I hear people, you can't say, hey, that person's going to go to hell or that person's going to go to heaven. Leave it up to God. God is going to judge every one of us. The nanosecond we die, we are in front of him. And it's not a time to repent, it's judgment time. So as long as we're breathing, God gives you the ability to repent, forgive, go back. That's it. God is a loving God. God didn't give me MS because I had strippers at golf outings. No, God doesn't cause floods, and it doesn't hurt children. He's love. That's all he is. Love, love, love. And I love what I do, and I'm blessed, and I've been meeting some of the most broken people I've ever met in my life. you know, when you go to a prison and you're talking to inmates that are serving life, and you know, but at the same time they've become Catholic, they've gone to confession, and they're holding a rosary. I had one inmate say, you know, I'm going to die here, Kevin. And I said, yes, but you get to choose where you go from here. You know, look at the thief on the cross. That was the first saint ever. So here, that thief on the cross, his name was Amos. And he turns to Christ and he says, I belong here, not you. You've done nothing. I'm sinful. And he said, will you remember me on this day? And Jesus said to him, yes, you will enter heaven. You know, and he becomes the first saint. So if you're crucified on a cross, you're hours away from death, you can change your life around. And people, you got to start thinking, eternity is a long time to be wrong. Hi, everybody's got a 401k, or, you know, I've got a nice house, I got a summer house, I got this. You don't take any of that with you.
Right.
You're standing naked in front of Christ. And Jesus said, I am the way, I am the truth, and the life. No one will go see my Father except through me. And he's going to know you or he won't. And I don't care. If you want to go to heaven, just be nice. How's that? Treat everybody you see today for the rest of the day until you go to bed today, right now, everybody watching, right now until midnight. Treat everybody you see as Jesus Christ. Everybody in the store, the gas station,
right?
Jesus Christ. People that are protesting, people that are smashing, people that are, you know, remember they are children of God, and they've made a choice. And I would say take care of yourself first, but be nice, and always know that some people are having problems you have no idea the struggles they're going through. Be nice. You know, smile. It's, you know, when somebody's bagging your groceries, say thank you. God bless you. I love saying that. God bless you. You know, guys washing my car, I give them my credit card. I go, God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. And they look and well, you know, that's beautiful.
Right. None of us are too big.
No, we're
God's children.
Yeah, we're not big at all.
Right.
We're not big at all. Everybody on this planet was created by God. Anything living, a blade of grass, a leaf, a molecule in the air, that's God. We are entrenched in God. And, you know, the other night I was going to the store and I got out of my car and I looked to the west, and the most gorgeous sunset was happening. And I said, God, my Father, you are such a beautiful painter. Look, thank you, God. That is so beautiful. Or before I get out of bed, I thank God. God, good morning. I love you. What do you want me to do today? Start it.
Now, how do you just, when I was watching this, I was dying to know, number one, how what was one of your biggest lessons, and when did it come from the time you carried Mary off from the dumpster? Like, how did you know how like in your life it unfolds and your journey unfolds with different lessons at different times. And I was like dying to know if you can actually tell us or share with us that how that journey has unfolded, even to yesterday when you had an epiphany of this at this point, as opposed to how it was when you found her.
Okay. Well, okay. So I find
there's a lot there.
No, but it happens all the time.
Yeah.
The miracles I witnessed just yesterday are amazing. And if I can, what happened was I'm podcasting. My wife and I, you know, everything works out. You know, God takes care of us. He does. I've been cared for since the worst day of my life, and here I am. But what I started to do is, Jesus Christ, there is no question in my mind that Jesus That was all predestined. God sent me to a dumpster. I went. Jesus, will you deny me? Will you deny my mother? No, obviously. I got her fixed. She's in a church right now. She tours with me. And Jesus said, I'm going to clean you up. My mother's going to clean you up. And back at that time, I was smoking and had a mullet. And she was my volleyball. She was my Wilson. I'd get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, look online, smoke. Can you believe this, Mary? Smoke, smoke, smoke. Well, eventually I had to get my knee rebuilt. So I had to get my knee replaced. So I said to myself, I got to quit smoking. I'm not going to have, some orderlies or a nurse wheel me out and I can have a cigarette while I'm in a wheelchair and a gown. That's a really nice Jerry Springer look. Right? I mean, come on. I said, this is it. I have not had a cigarette since. And I read books. I just read for 14 months. I had no alcohol because that would trigger a cigarette. I was very coffee. I just enough to just jumpstart me a little bit. But, it was a priest who said, Kevin, let's go have a beer. You haven't had a beer in 14 months. So I did, I didn't have a cigarette. But again, what was happening is I'm getting cleaned up.
We're talking with Kevin Matthews, of course, legendary Chicago radio personality, comedian, about Broken Mary, the film. Go to brokenmaryfilm.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more in just a little bit.
You have choices when it comes to looking your very best. You can choose to do things the hard way.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
Or you can choose the Shuli way. Shuli, a talented esthetician at Soma Beauty and Aesthetics in Roselawn, is knowledgeable and highly skilled and pays careful attention to detail and has a passion for helping clients look their very best. Shuli customizes waxing and beauty treatments by first understanding a client's specific needs and concerns through active listening and asking detailed questions. She's consistent, detail-oriented, and creates a comfortable and relaxing experience for every client, male or female. Choose the Shuli way. Book your appointment today to love your look with Shuli at Soma Beauty and Aesthetics in Roselawn. Call her today at 219-334-5500.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking Active Liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract, all natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better, and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or pick some up today at your local CVS, ShopRite, Meijer Grocery, are now available at Wegmans. New year, new you, new Nordic.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, a 70% chance of snow, mainly before 11 a.m., then a chance of snow showers afternoon. Cloudy with blustery winds and a high near 35. Tonight, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before midnight. Cloudy and windy with a low around 17. Saturday, a chance of flurries afternoon. Partly sunny with a high near 20. Saturday night, a chance of flurries before midnight. Mostly cloudy with bitterly cold wind and a low around 10. Wind chill values as low as -2. Sunday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 21. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 5.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Tired of muddy paws, smelly fur, and a bathroom that looks like a dog wash explosion? Bring your best friend to Baz's 5-star pet wash in Rensselaer. It's self-service, open 24/7, and made to fit your schedule. No appointments needed. For $8, you get 12 minutes with shampoo and a pet blow dryer. And if your pup needs a little extra time, just add more, just like a car wash. Plenty of parking, no mess at home, and a clean, happy pet every time. Located right next to Baz's Roller Rink on 231 in Rensselaer. Don't forget, they have open skate on Friday Friday and Saturday nights. Be sure to check Baz's Roller Rink Facebook to find out more. Baz's 5-star pet wash, because every pet deserves the 5-star treatment.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. There was a time before cable, when only men read the news. And in Touhyville, that couple is Steve and Cheryl. They are anchorman, much like I was an anchorman, only they're better.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I had this desire.
Why are you so happy? End of the week.
End of the week? What's today?
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's Friday.
Well, somebody owes us a Thursday tonight or 2 Wednesdays.
Good morning, my people. It's your morning shot of adrenaline.
So, are you having a good Friday?
So far, so good.
And we're just getting started.
Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a Friday morning, portions of which are brought to us by the Jasper County Fair. Visit Jasper County Fair for their garage sale going on January 30th through February 1st, Friday and Saturday 9 to 4, Sunday 9 to 2. Find out more at the Jasper County Fair Facebook page. Of course, you can also visit the Good Table Family Restaurant for pizza night. Visit the Good Table Family Restaurant on Facebook. Good food, good friends, good times. All right. Super excited. We're talking with Kevin Matthews. Let's get back to our interview, chit-chatting with Chicago radio legend, Kevin Matthews.
To recite the rosary during Lent. I didn't know how to say the rosary. You know, I found my rosary my grandmother had. I don't know how to use it. And I'm looking at the statue in my dining room. I said, Mary, who invented the rosary? Then I go online, you know, and I'm finding out that Mary gave Dominic, who becomes Saint Dominic, in France in the late 1500s, the first rosary. And all of a sudden I'm reading about this. This is medieval. You know, I mean, this is, whoa. And I'm actually going to France this spring. Folks, you can go to France with me if you want. If you go to follow me on Facebook, there's ads. We're going to France. We're going to Lourdes. We're going where Dominic was given the rosary. And it's coming up in April, but I digress. And all of a sudden I'm listening to the rosary. I don't know how to say it. This Irish priest over in Dublin's reciting the rosary. I'm like, I got a better voice than him. I could record one of these. I could make millions off this rosary thing. Well, I have 2 apps now, 10 years later, have been downloaded 2 million times. I haven't made a penny. Everything's free. But one time I'm reading about the rosary and Dominic, and also there was a priest who wrote this beautiful book on the rosary called Louis de Mumford. And I said to Mary, I'm reading, and I said, Mary, I really got to get this book. I want to read of this book. And I took a break. My wife and I were cleaning that day, and I went into my bedroom, and there was a pile of books. And on top of the pile was the book Louis de Mumford.
Wow.
That's when it hit me like, okay, now you better start taking notes, because what is happening then, when I literally took a priest and a nun and we went to Fatima, Portugal, where Mary appears to the 3 shepherd children 109 years ago. And that changed my life too, because I was sitting where the Mary appears in August of 1917. And the children couldn't go see the apparition site. They were in jail because they thought they were trying to overthrow the government, a 7, an 8, and a 10-year-old. So they were in jail, and Mary appears to them out when they get out at this place. And I remember looking at Mary, and I said, Mary, I've written a book. I have a rosary app. Now what? And as soon as I said, now what, it was real derogatory. And I felt something whiz by my head, smash on the bricks at my feet. And I said to myself before I looked down, I said, whatever that was, that could have killed me if it hit me in the head. And I looked down, and it's a big pine cone. And it's just broken. And I hear for the first time our Blessed Mother say, plant the seeds of my rosary. Plant the seeds of my rosary. And I look, and there's seeds. That's what a pine cone is. And Father Mark is walking up, and he sees me, and I go, Father, how many pine cones do you see laying around here? And he thinks I'm insane anyways. He goes, he goes, none. We're in an olive garden. And I said, this almost hit me in the head, and I still have that. And plant the seeds of my rosary. And also, I know what I'm to do. Plant the seeds of my rosary. I guess this shepherd dog, if you will, me, the shepherd dog, what I tell people are three things. If you're Catholic, 1, you're Catholic. 2, the rosary. I don't care what you've done in your life. If you want forgiveness and you think you've blown it and God doesn't want you, which is not true, go to the rosary. Mary intervenes for you. Mary, God, Jesus Christ, listens to his mother. You know, when he's on the cross, he says, woman. You know, woman, she's the mother of us all. Jesus says to the disciple John, this is your mother. Take care of her. She's our mother. The rosary, the rosary, the rosary. Every day I say it. I wear my rosary. I wear my scapular because Mary says to. Next, confession. If you're Catholic, you have to go to confession. You can't just go, oh, I'm just going to go in the garage and talk to the big guy. It doesn't work that way. Jesus gave the disciples, he breathed upon them to forgive or not to forgive sin. And priests are human beings. Priests sin too, but they go to confession. And a priest will forgive you. Christ is forgiving you through a priest. So go to confession, and I talk about that in my new book. I wait till you read. That's Mary's Roadie. My first confession as a 4th grader, what I did. Read that. Next is confession prepares you for the Eucharist. You know, if you have mortal sin, you've committed mortal sin, you can't take the Eucharist. That's a mortal sin, but you can be forgiven for it. And so the rosary, confession, and the Eucharist, those 3 things, if you can manage those and love those, you are on your way. You're on a path that you need to be on. And again, God is a loving God. You know, just be nice. Smile to somebody. Be nice. I had a nun that I just was talking to 2 days ago. She plays a big role in Fatima. She is a vice postulator. She's the first woman postulator. She's a nun to ever work with the Vatican. Her name's
What's a
Sister.
postulator?
A postulator is a good question. Postulator, she said to me, Kevin, for Jacinta, she works on Jacinta Francisco. They're saints. They're the youngest saints ever made. And the 3rd oldest cousin, Lucia, she's in the process of becoming a saint. She died 15 years ago, and she said, Kevin, this is what I do. I'm their postulator. I have to, Lucia, for example, she's my client, and I have to prepare her case for court. And the court is the Vatican, and the judge is the Pope. So she works with the Pope, with Lucia.
So that she becomes a saint.
So, yes. And
okay.
the saints become saints because they have to do miracles from heaven. And that's what's happening with Sister Lucia right now. But here's a woman, this nun, that I met in Fatima on the anniversary. I've known her for 8 years. I was physically with her. She's here. I'm helping her with some stuff. And she, I said, Mary, teach me more about the rosary. God puts me, I'm introduced to Sister Angela. You can't get,
right.
That's huge. And what we're doing together. And Sister Angela, I'll ask you, do you too want to go to heaven?
Well, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you know you have to be a saint to go to heaven? She said that to me. She goes, Kevin, you want to go to heaven? And I go, yeah. She goes, do you know you have to be a saint? And I go, well, thank you for wrecking my life. I'm not a saint.
Right.
She goes, no, not like Saint Mother Teresa or Saint John Paul. No. You sanctity. You have to act saint-like. I go, what do I do? She goes, be nice. Be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Go be nice to people. And I often say God is alive and doing his work in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I say that when I speak in churches. You might try going to Walmart. One time I was up at Walmart in a big long line. It's Christmas and it's nuts, right? And you can tell that this poor teller, you know, the beeping, and you can tell she's been there. I finally get up to her and I go, hello. And I look at her name tag. It's Dorothy. Hello, Dorothy. Merry Christmas. She looks at me and she goes, oh, thank you. And I said, are you gonna get to go home soon? Yeah, pretty soon. It looks like maybe in a couple hours I'll be able to get home. And I said, who's that football player on your smock? She goes, oh, that's my son. He's a linebacker for Michigan. He plays at that time with Jim Harbaugh. And we're talking, right? And I what do you want for Christmas? You know, in the line, we get done, and I say to her, Dorothy, have a beautiful Christmas and God bless you. And she stopped and she said, you know, I needed to hear that. God bless you. How beautiful that is. I believe and I know we all will die. No one gets off this earth alive. Trust me. The instant you die, folks, you are going to be in front of Jesus Christ. Will he know you? I believe that when I see Jesus, he's going to say, Kevin, remember that clerk in Walmart, Dorothy? That was me. You never know. You never know. I have never been happier in my life. I love doing what I do. I'm humble. I'm just a shepherd dog. I don't bite. I don't bark. Any lamb that comes to me, I bring them and take them back to their shepherd, Christ. I am so blessed, so humbled. The miracles that I witness, people that should be dead that are living, women who have gone through breast cancer have become so close to our Blessed Mother through the rosary. There's a group of women that recite the rosary. They've all had breast cancer. They're all in remission. I knew a man, I said, just pray the rosary. Let's go to Mary. He needed a liver transplant. For some reason, doctors took him off the list, said, your liver is healing from the inside out. He's in the documentary. There's people that I can't, a woman whose son committed suicide, she has found so much relief because of the Virgin Mary. If anyone knows sadness, it's Mary. And this woman was able to take her sadness because her son is gone and she is distraught. And Mary knows, I know what it feels like. I held my dead son, my murdered son, I held him. And that woman is such a daughter of Mary. And she's helping others that have losses through suicide. It's amazing. It's humbling. You know, I know a woman who has muscular dystrophy. This woman says her rosary. She couldn't move from the neck down. Her husband, she goes, I want to say the rosary. The husband put the rosary every day in her hand. She says the rosary. She's been saying the rosary. She now can move from the waist up, her hands. But she is the biggest advocate of our Blessed Mother Mary. You know, this woman with muscular dystrophy, if you are familiar with Padre Pio, he had the stigmata on his hands, the wounds of Christ. And I had a priest tell me, Kevin, your stigmata is your MS. Your pain and suffering is beautiful. Take your pain and suffering, your stigmata, and give that pain and suffering to Jesus Christ as a gift for the conversion of sinners. How beautiful is that? So I do, when I feel like, I say, I feel like Joe Pesci in Casino, where he's out in the cornfield getting beat up with a baseball bat. That's how I feel, at times. But at the same time, I just say, Jesus, take this pain. It's yours. Give it for the conversion of sinners.
It's funny you mentioned that. The real life scene of that was about 20 miles west of here.
I know. I trust me, and I've lived it all. And I think that's what I love most is I'm just a regular guy. I compare myself to a shepherd dog, but I'm having a blast. I said that to a woman. I'm booking a trip. I'm going to Maryland. She too has MS. And I told her, I said, because she was, a lot of these people, will say, well, I'm holistic and I'm going to eat, caterpillars and get stung by bees. And I'm like, okay, no, you need an MS drug. But at the same time, take your pain and suffering. That is your stigmata. And she stopped and she started to cry. It was different. She never compared. I have MS. Yes, I do. God didn't give it to me. And I can take this pain and suffering and give it to God for the conversion of sinners. Do you realize when you face Jesus Christ and you've done that in your life? There's little James, a disciple, who had that. He couldn't walk right. And Jesus could have cured him. But he said, no, he represents those who are broken here on earth. And he said, James, you will be in front of my Father and you will need no crutches. You'll jump for joy. There's a little kid I met and he died recently. He was 20 years old of muscular dystrophy, Mitch. He couldn't talk. He was my biggest hero. And every time I felt sorry for Mitch, I just said, God, I'm so sorry. I'm being so selfish. Look at little Mitch. And he passed. And the day he passed, I was so thankful that he left because he's not in a week. He's not, he's alive. He's right. Forever. Eternity is, like I said, a long time to be wrong. Just be nice. You guys have microphones. Do you realize what you say through those microphones can touch a lot of people in a good way, bad way? We see that. Sure. Podcasters, we have, like, what are they using that for? And so it's like I said, I love Broken Mary, the new book, Mary's Roadie, which you can get at Amazon or Dynamic Catholic, anywhere. I had to put pictures. Matthew Kelly is my publisher, which is big. He's done both of my books, but I said, Matthew, I've got to include pictures because people aren't going to believe me. I've got miracles on photo, and it's in that book, Broken Mary. It's Mary's Roadie, and it's a great book. I love it because read about my confession, my first confession. I told Sister Angela, the woman that I know from Fatima, that works with the Pope. I told her I'm writing the book, and I said, Sister, I'm going to include this in my last confession, and we're having dinner. And I told her what I did. She spit her food out. And she was like, oh my. And I just kept it in because I tell the truth in this book, because I'm just a guy, I'm just a guy, and I fall all the time, but I get back up. And so, like I said, I hope I can stay friends with you all and stay close. I would love to come down to Indiana and speak, and anybody that wants me to speak, you can go to brokenmary.com. That's my official site. Okay. And you can hear the rosary. I recite it. It's just a really beautiful site, brokenmary.com. And I'd love to come down, and I hope you well, because radio needs, you guys are like the Navy SEALs of rescue. Seriously, and I gave you a good recommendation because I think if you could slowly, get some guys and women doing shifts, You know, you can really, and I got a couple of good ones that are unemployed that should be on the radio.
Yeah. It's and again, if you're watching on video, you can see the QR code in the corner. BrokenMaryFilm.com is
Yeah.
where you can see the film. It's on Amazon, it's on Apple Plus, it's on YouTube. It's all over the place. You can get it. It's been so cool to chat with you. And I mean, you know,
Thank you.
I'm in this business, you know, because of the things that you did. I mean,
Wow.
I remember I was telling a friend of mine. I mean, I remember coming to see you do your broadcast at a bar and coming down to see you guys. I mean, I got into the business listening to you and Brandmeier and Danny Bonaducci, and you know, I mean, it's been unbelievable. I remember just a little radio stuff with you for a second. So I was doing radio in Joliet for years, and my dream was to be on the Loop, like so many other broadcasters in the Chicagoland area. And Christmas Eve, I'm on my way to meet my folks up in Chicago. I grew up 5 minutes from O'Hare, and I'm driving back from Joliet, and I'm listening to Danny Bonaducci. It's Christmas Eve, and he's talking about that he's leaving the Loop. And he says, somebody called in and said, well, who's replacing you? He said, you know, I don't know yet. It's between Harry and Spike and these two guys that I've never heard of in Joliet. And that's when we had talked with, I forget his name, Dave something. He used to do all the promos and stuff at the Loop.
Okay.
But he was the program director at the time. And we had no idea that we were that close to getting at the Loop. And it was, So it didn't happen, but you know, I think, like you've said, everything happens for a reason. You know.
There's no question.
Now here we are. You know, I get to do the show with Cheryl, and it's worked out.
Cheryl, it's nice to meet you too, Cheryl.
Yeah,
really.
And I think more importantly than anything, we all tie the labels of what we do as if that's our identity. And the truth of the matter is God's working through us. At every moment. Whether or not we're the president of the United States or, you know, and have that power to do things, let's say on a more global scale, or we're in our own backyards and there's people at Walmart or there's people at Strax, you know, our grocery stores or the gas station that need us to show Christ through us. So it's not a club. It's not a membership. I was, you know, I'm what I call a completed Jew, which is a Jew who came to the Lord, right? At 36.
Good for you.
So, but ever since then, I've watched Grace. And I mean, I cried for like 3 years straight because I was like, oh, the things I did. And then I would remind myself, they're either a testimony or there's something to club yourself to death.
Sure.
If you truly believe that Christ came to die for your sins, it's a testimony. So there's nothing you did that's so shameful that you shouldn't be able to utter those words so that anybody who's carrying the shame, the guilt, understands they can be forgiven too. Based on coming to Christ. That's the only way to do it. So,
and you got to remember that when Christ is in the Garden of Gethsemane and he's alone and he's sweating blood, he's now, when he was baptized by John the Baptist, he didn't need to be baptized, but he now takes all the sins. When he died on the cross, he's taking your sins, my sins, every sin committed since the beginning of time, sins that are on the way. He's felt the sins you feel so ashamed of. They live on Christ. He knows what you've done. Just ask for forgiveness. You know, and I love what you said, because as soon as you said Jewish, I go, well, you know, Mary is Jewish.
That's why I don't think he's going to come down. I think that when Jesus comes back, he's going to be like, what's with all the buildings? Millions of dollars in stained glass buildings because you're a this club and you're a that club because you believe that you need to be baptized the minute you're born, and you believe that it happens when you can admit it, and you believe that you're not so sure Christ came, you know, in terms of the Jewish people and synagogues. He didn't come to put labels on stuff. He'd like us all in one building, really,
Right.
understanding that the only way to the Father is through the Son.
And you got to remember when Christ is crucified and he dies on the cross, the curtain, the temple curtain rips in half,
Right,
which
on
means
the Holy of Holies.
that means that everyone can now go to Christ, not
Right.
just the high priest.
Right.
And I often remind people this, that it was priests and it was politicians that put Christ to death, and people that loved him on a Sunday, but within 4 days, they're saying crucify him.
Mhm.
So when Jesus Christ comes back, he doesn't care about the buildings.
Mhm.
He's coming through the west gate of the old temple, and he will also go to Gethsemane. He will come not as a Lamb of God. That was done at the Last Supper, where you don't sacrifice lambs. I am the lamb to be sacrificed. No more lambs. And Jesus is coming back to judge. Simple as that. Judge. He is, he came as a lamb, and he will come back as a lion, and he will know who loves him, loves his Father, and who doesn't. I would love to talk to you more, because one of my best friends is Jewish, and he's like Larry David times 1,000. And I said, Jeff, I go, have you ever thought about being Catholic, becoming Catholic? And he just, his head, and I go, I got an application in the car. I always do that. I tell people, I got an application in the car. But I love the fact that to have dialogue is beautiful. Look at the Jewish culture to this day. Is, first of all, Israel belongs to God. And out of the entire universe, God calls Israel his space. And watch out for people that want to destroy that.
Mhm.
And I also
Have
love
Have you gone to
No.
Israel yet?
I
Okay.
want to go.
I'm just telling you have to. Like,
No,
move
I
move
want
it all
to.
the way up. Move it all the way up on your list, because
right.
it will change your life. I lived there for 2 years.
No,
And
trust
yeah.
me. I get a phone call, and it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, you got to go to Israel. Real quick though, what I loved about that is I look at Mary, how young Mary was, could be 13, 14, and she's Jewish, and she's a human. That moment where Gabriel, the angel, comes to Mary and says, "Will you house Jesus in your womb?" Heaven stopped for a minute. She's given free will. She didn't have to say yes.
Well, talking about freaking out.
Well, the angels are all right there,
Right.
ready to go. What's happening? She says yes.
Right.
But what I love and I'm learning more about St. Joseph. I love St. Joseph. I love him. He is my role model as a husband and as a father. St. Joseph has saved me so much, so many times, and I love St. Joseph. He is like my mentor, and I travel with him. If he can get Jesus and Mary to Egypt, he can get me from Michigan, on the Skyway in Chicago without getting killed.
And I just think what I loved most about Broken Mary was God works through any of us.
Yes.
So we may label ourselves radio disc jockey, shock jock, homeowner, whatever it is. Okay, realtor. The truth is God works through us, but he's not going to push us. We have to do that work. We have to realize who we are going to be through him. And so I'm just so happy you did Broken Mary. It was amazing.
Oh,
Really
and try the new book. Like I said, Mary's Roadies.
There's
some really good stuff in there.
Yeah.
And again, folks, the movie, I'm blessed, and that's touching lives. It's just, again, it's not a story about me. It's a story about us. We're all broken. We're loved by God. Be nice. That's, just be nice.
Let's go to Israel.
Like I
Do
said, I would love. I've always wanted to go. Like I said, you guys are in my prayers, so maybe we could do another interview when I get back from Rome, and I'll let you know what happened.
Yeah.
And,
We want to hear all about it.
and please stay close. And I would love to come down and speak in your area.
Yeah. We were
So-
talking about the idea of showing the film and having you come and talk here at
Sure.
the theater. I think
That
that
would be
yeah.
great. So
yeah, so
any-
we'll stay in touch as far as that goes. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews, and you don't know who I am, but you do know who Cheryl and Steve are. They live in Hooterville or somethingville. Anyways, it's a made-up place, and you're in it, and they're the hosts. Have a good morning.
Oh,
that's great.
That's fantastic. That's
Good.
that's so great. Now I'm really gonna push the envelope, and you're allowed to say no. Any chance that Jim Shorts could say something for us about us?
Yeah. Let's see. The Colts are out of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's all I gotta say. Go Bears.
Kevin, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's been an honor. Thank you so much.
You guys stay in touch, okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, we will.
God bless you both.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve Specialized Services on Facebook.
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
All righty, it is time for us to wrap things up. What a fun time week! I know we went a little long with Kevin Matthews, but
we couldn't help it.
But it went long.
Yeah.
It was
so good.
Yeah, I was really excited to do that.
And we're going to have him back too. So,
yeah. He went live on Facebook last night. He said he's going to start doing that every Thursday night at 7:00 to kind of get back into the entertaining side of Kevin Matthews. So it's interesting. So all right, we picked our winner for the Find the Big Deal with Strachan Mantil, Irene Connolly. Congratulations to Irene Connolly. Got yourself a $50 gift card to Strachan Mantil. Visit strachanmantil.com. And now, for goodness sakes, we're into overtime, and we don't get paid for overtime. So let's end on a high note. I just talked to the boss. He's not paying overtime.
No. That would make people presume we're off at 9 o'clock every morning. It's just when the day starts.
Let's go.
For us.
We got to get to our full-time jobs.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So today's ending on a high note is from L.R. Nost with a K. So Knost. She's a social justice activist, a feminist, and author of Little Hearts, Gentle Parenting, and the book 2,000 Kisses a Day.
Oh,
isn't that adorable?
That's a
so
great
I
name
found
for a
her.
book.
I know, on the Mary Engelbright page.
Okay.
So she said this: "Do not be dismayed by the brokenness of the world. All things break, and all things can be mended. Not with time, as they say, but with intention. So go, love intentionally, extravagantly, unconditionally. The broken world waits in darkness for the light that is you."
Wow. All right.
Right? Beautiful, right?
Great way to end the week. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have yourself just a phenomenal weekend. Go Bears!
Go Bears!
We'll see you guys on
We're going to
Monday.
be celebrating the victory on Monday.
Let's hope. Let's hope. We'll see you guys on Monday here at Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer.